And I think we are live. Hey guys, Marlon here from Games and Warriors channel, and I have a broad panel tonight on the Switchcast. This is the second episode, and we're going to talk about Nintendo's presentation, their 2017 presentation that was held in Japan. And so I'm going to start from my left to my right. I'm going to start off with my man, the Fat Boy Gamer.
What's going on, y'all? It's the Fat Boy Gamer, real raw and uncut on the Games and Warrior channel. What is up, everybody? We about to do this Nintendo Switch. Let you guys know our thoughts on it. You know, we're gonna have different types of, y'all will see.
All right, and in the middle, I have my man Spider. Go ahead, man. Introduce yourself, bro.
Good, man. Spider Black. That's all, man.
my boy want to get right into the meat and potatoes.
I know.
And my boy Warpath.
What's up, guys? First Class Soldier for Warpath Gaming.
All right. So without further ado, we're just gonna each take turns and talk about the press conference. So I'm gonna start with my man Fat Boy Gamer. What's your thoughts on everything that was shown today from Nintendo, including the games, the price of the console, and just everything overall as a consumer? How does this make you feel from your heart, wholeheartedly?
I mean, you know me, man. I'm grateful for what Nintendo's putting out, man. I mean, I'm happy for the $299 price. Yeah, you said the conference wasn't like really up to par. It was kind of boring. I mean, I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at what Nintendo is actually going to do with this Nintendo Switch. So I don't know, man. I'm happy for it.
Wow, I was expecting more from you, but okay.
I mean, let me warm up for a minute.
You gotta warm up, baby. You gotta give it full throttle. Smash the gas, baby. Honestly, all right. Let me let my man Warpath jump on this, and then I'm gonna save Spider for last.
All right.
Where to even begin? We were talking about this last week, weren't we?
Yes.
What did I tell you? I told you that the innovation of their systems is not the problem. It is the games. I said there's not enough third party. There's not enough of the Call of Duty. There's not enough of the Kingdom Hearts. There's not enough of a lot of major games that people want to play. I'll get to that. Let me get to that. But they still stick with the same old script. 2 great games, or I would say 3 or 4. Legend of Zelda, of course. Launch. I said even in the stream, if it wasn't on launch date, that would have been a huge failure. The Mario game looks interesting. I wouldn't mind checking out what that was. Xenoblade, that was good. And there was one other, but all the other games are like, I wouldn't even dare touch. Like, what are you doing, Nintendo?
Dude, but you gotta give it time.
They've had time.
Dude, hold up. Look. From what the news I was reading, bro, is that everybody wanted that Zelda game to come out as launch. They wasn't asking really for the Mario game. Now, we understand that we got Mario from Nintendo every launch, console that they put out. This is something different for for us actually to get this Zelda game. This is big for them. And yeah, you're right, because I was sitting at the edge of my chair saying if Nintendo doesn't put this Zelda game out on March 3rd, that's when Nintendo's going to fail at. And that's what they did. They didn't fail. They put it, they're actually putting the Zelda game out on March 3rd. So that right there is actually a big step for Nintendo, because they're going for what the fans wanted for the Zelda game. I mean, at least we got Zelda.
I could name you 10 games in 2017 that I'm hyped for on Sony PlayStation. There's only like 2 I'm hyped for on Nintendo
PlayStation,
Switch.
no.
But they have more games to this. Like,
okay, but this is the new console, though. You got to give it time, bro.
It looks like the Nintendo Wii, but HD looking. That's the same thing.
Yeah, I agree. And Xenoblade just looked like a 3DS game. The graphics, they're all jaggedy and shit. So I don't know, man. The graphics on it.
I get it.
Here goes some of y'all again.
No, but I get it. I get it.
Already
You're
back
very
down the
loyal.
console. That's not even out yet.
I wanted to watch the presentation. I wanted to see a high def console, but they showed me some jaggedy ass graphics. That's not what I was.
Those are probably the early stages of the game, bro.
Well, they shouldn't have showed it then. Shit.
Bro, but come on, Spider-Man. Come on, man.
Man.
These are early stages, bro.
On a serious note, how you gonna lie to people and say you got 80 games? That's a lie right there. That's a blatant lie.
No, they said they're working on 80 games. The company is working on 80 games. It didn't say right on the stage they got 80
anything
games.
that they're working on. They should never say they're working on. That doesn't prove anything. I could say I'm working on 80 beats for somebody. It doesn't mean shit. You know what I mean?
Gentlemen.
At least Nintendo's trying, man. At least Nintendo's trying with the console, man. You can't put it in the same bracket as the Wii U, man. The Wii U's gone, man. Leave the Wii U alone. Let this console breathe. Let Nintendo do what they want to do with this console.
Well, obviously, Nintendo is not letting go of the Wii U because that's what it feels like it is. That's what the Switch feels like it is. It just feels like another Wii U, but just like amped up a little bit more. That's all it is.
Gentlemen, there's two things.
They're gonna show more. They're gonna show more. They can't give everybody the same like everything all in one presentation. That's why tomorrow is the Nintendo Treehouse. Then we got to March 3rd. Maybe the third parties are going to come out and start showing their games. Come on now,
let me ask you something.
Go ahead, Warpath.
Yeah. I'm just saying, there's two things I need to ask from the Nintendo fanboy over here. Did you know that actually the Nintendo Wii U is being disconnected and they're calling them all back?
I knew that, man. If you watch my YouTube channel, you would know what videos I
Right. Okay, so you know that. Yeah. How screwed up is that? Not everybody's going to be affording a Nintendo Switch from day one.
Because the reason why they did that is because, say for instance, if they would have kept the Wii U out during the holidays and people would have bought a Wii U during the holidays, and then March 3rd is coming around the corner, nobody wouldn't have bought really the Switch because the parents already had bought their kids a Wii U, because the parents would say, well, why do I want to buy a Nintendo Switch and my kids already got a new console, which is the Wii U that they bought for the holidays.
So you just answered my question. You answered my question. It's not innovative enough. Because for the simple fact is that the marketing, Nintendo wanted to focus on the Nintendo Switch. They didn't want to keep focusing on the Nintendo Wii U. Why? And guess what? I had a PlayStation 3. I had a PlayStation 3, and then when the PS4 came out, I was like, I gotta get that. You're telling me, as their fan base and the people who are buying them, who are families, mostly families, are saying, why would I want to buy the Switch when it's just the Wii U just specced up a little bit? Plus, enough of that. But the second question is, your main franchise is Mario. Mario is the face of Nintendo.
Yes.
How the hell do you not have Mario ready?
Exactly.
Because Zelda was Zelda Breath of the Wild was on high demand.
So is Mario. Mario's right up there with Zelda.
But look at the new Mario. Look at the new Mario Odyssey. That is something different. Come on now. That's like an open world type of Mario.
Grand Theft Auto, like my boy Mario was saying. Grand Theft Auto Mario.
That's something different.
Grand Theft Auto. Let's smash.
And you know what? If you were watching when you were watching the podcast or the Nintendo live stream, if you looked at the comments, a lot of people were pissed off. It was like maybe 3% like people like Greg that were on there trying to defend it. But like 90% of people, it was 90% of people who were like, hell of people were pissed off, man. This is not like we're not delusional where we're just pissed off or we want to be pissed off. They messed up, man. They dropped the ball, and you got to admit it right there.
Hey, I'm just going to say this, and I'll let you guys continue, but there's one other thing that I hate to make the correlation with that Mario game, but you know when he's running in the city and you see like actual humans running around? You know who also tried to do that too? It was a game called Sonic the Hedgehog 06, and that didn't really pan out well.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. You're right about that.
It's just it's taking it too far. Like except for that level, everything else did look great.
It's good.
That looked like more. That city thing looks horrible.
I'm just looking at it trying to do something different. That's all. That's the way I see it. Now I understand that people got their own opinions. Yeah, I mean, there were some flaws that Nintendo had, but still,
they've been trying to do something different for the last 3 consoles. Wii U, and Switch.
But this is like a hybrid, like a hybrid portable console.
Hey, where's my GoldenEye? Where's my GoldenEye? How about that? Where's a James Bond game with this? I would have been.
You want to know the
time, bro. You got to give
the real truth is, man. Nobody's really gonna take that thing around, man. Like these days, man, it'll be like kids. It'll be kids that travel with that big old thing, man, like a tablet. But
I could bring my cell phone around and play games. I could bring my cell phone.
Man, a lot of people play games on their phones, man. And I'm never gonna face another dude face to face and be pointing a controller at him, man. Hell no, I'm not gonna be doing none of that. No grown people are gonna be doing that. Let's face it.
Because if they take it out, it's going to be a lot because the crime rate's going to go up. People are going to be stealing that. So that's why it's best to keep it at the house.
And that controller, man, it looks even smaller than what I was expecting. I wasn't watching this live stream expecting it to flop. I was expecting, oh man, this is going to be awesome, some crazy games, and I was all hyped up. The only game that made me smile was Mario. That was it. The rest was just, and Zelda, but that was it.
Man, look here. This is my turn now.
It is really his turn.
Look here now. y'all just quiet down. My whole thing is, like, you dropped the ball on the Wii U, okay, and then now this is a new system, okay. You got your fans hyped up and everybody all excited. Y'all talked about how y'all gonna push innovation and how y'all merge the first party studios together to pump out more first party titles. Y'all mentioned that y'all going to be working with a lot of third party titles. Yeah, you mentioned 80 games, but we barely saw it. FIFA? Are you kidding me?
FIFA.
It feels so much like the Wii U launch. It feels so much like the Wii U launch because it's like, come on, you gotta knock it out the park. Like, yeah, you showed us. What? Mario. Yeah, everybody got excited. It looked good. It played really good for the most part. Then you ended off with Zelda. We already knew they was going to show Zelda. Okay? And what else? Splatoon 2 didn't even look that amazing to me. It's like, okay, Splatoon 2. It's the same game. It's the same game. Barely anything new. What? The new guns that he was showing, the 2 new guns or whatever. And what? What else? Customization. That's it. That's it, guys. For $300, they showed 2 systems. That was it.
So, do you think it's worth $299?
No. Hell no. It's not worth it. No.
What about $250? What about $250?
Yes, $250.
Wait, we're bartering? We're bartering with
the game. With the game,
but
yes.
They could. But
if they bundle it with Zelda, yes, it would be worth $300.
But aren't they? But don't they still got bundles coming?
They still got bundles coming, but my whole thing is first impression is always the last. This is your first impression in front of people. This is what people are going to go off of. You're not going to do 2 million consoles. You're not going to do it at launch. You're not going to do it. Look at that conference. I know it's not an E3. We're not expecting E3 presentation, but for the love of God, like, you're doing the same thing like you did with the Wii U. Like, you didn't really give us anything. Half the damn time I was bored. I'm sitting there like, okay, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Oh, okay. I'm sitting there biting my fingernails like, come on.
You was happy for Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
I was after I realized what it was. But
yeah, it looked like a 3DS game.
But then I did get kind of confused because I was like, hold up, wasn't the latest Xenoblade Chronicles that came out, wasn't that part 2? I don't know. I was kind of confused on that part.
Dude, just give me Final Fantasy 15 and I'll still play that over that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Because the last Xenoblade was kind of confusing to me. It was kind of like
it was all right. It was all right to me too.
I'm sorry. Another thing I have to say, I know some games are coming out later and I get that.
Me too.
Nothing on Smash Brothers.
Nothing. Zero.
Oh,
absolutely
that's right.
Zero.
But it may be presented tomorrow.
Okay. Well, you know what?
They're not going to show no games. They're not going to present nothing. All they're going to show is all the crap that they were
on the press conference. Mario and Smash Brothers.
That's all you.
if you want to make a good presentation, you have to show out your best stuff. And tonight, one of the things that drove me nuts, which has already been said, FIFA.
Come on,
FIFA.
man.
Oh, I know.
Look. Have you guys ever noticed, like, every time a console comes out, that game always seems to pop up, a FIFA game or something
More
like that?
people are loving soccer than football now. Get ready. Get ready.
Yeah, 'cause it's more about international sport. That's why.
Yep.
Well, yeah,
And
'cause I
soccer
was
is becoming
man.
more popular in the United States. It's a known fact.
It's sad. It's really sad. Like if this is how
you guys are still gonna get it though. You still gonna get it.
Yeah. I mean, we still gonna get it just to, you know what I mean, because it's new and it's the next Nintendo system. But like I said, they're gonna, if they don't stand up strong, bro, like they're gonna end up like Sega. That's just off. That's off.
So how do you feel? So how do you feel about the online of what they're doing? But
the online is garbage. The online is garbage.
You gotta pay. Xbox and PlayStation have been doing that for years. It's about time you showed up.
Bro, hear me out. Hear me out.
You think the paid service is gonna kill them?
No headset. Where's the headset? Where's the voice chat? All you said was,
that's a good point.
Around a whole bunch of people. That's all you talked about was, you can play multiplayer around a whole bunch of people outside. That's all you talked about. What about online connectivity with my friends? What if I don't want to go outside and I want to just have the headset on so I can talk to my friend? They still haven't elaborated on that. That's what I'm saying. Very lackluster.
It's still early though. It's still early.
It's early, but it was very lackluster. That's
the point. If you have a presentation, you got to bring out your big guns. That's like building a house.
Yeah, right.
Inside isn't even finished, and then you try to show it to people, try to sell it.
Bro,
they're not gonna buy it if you got like fucking wood and nails still sticking out and shit. You know what I mean?
It's ridiculous. Like that's like me being a salesman selling you a car, and I'm like, okay, this is how much horsepower it got, and this is what kind of gas it takes. And I don't talk about the interior. I don't talk about all the very important things that you might want to know. And it's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You're not learning from your mistakes with the Wii U. Like, I guarantee you, their stocks is gonna drop.
Yes.
By next week, you're gonna hear Nintendo stocks drop dramatically because of that conference. That was garbage. That was garbage.
Hey guys, just giving you an update on Twitter. They released the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's now out. But
that shit sucked. It sucked.
You don't present that?
Yeah. If you go watch it, you'll see why they didn't present it.
I'm gonna watch it right now.
Why didn't? Okay, let me see. Where is it at?
Because it's garbage.
It's on
Where's
YouTube.
it at, Spiner?
They didn't want to present it because they just added Splatoon characters. That's it. And brought all the DLC over. That's about it, man.
Wait, I'm confused here. Is this just Mario Kart 8 upgraded?
That's all it is. And they added a feather ability where you could grab a feather and twirl around. That's all. That's about it.
That's it.
But man, give me some like new tracks, characters, not Splatoon characters.
It's supposed to be new tracks on it. I heard.
Yeah. Well, they're saying it, but they didn't really show it.
There's a battle mode. There's a battle mode. I'll take that. There's a battle mode.
Oh my god! Wow.
But people don't want to be feeling like they're buying another Mario Kart game that's it just looks too similar to the last one.
Well, here's an idea, and they should do this. I don't know how it would work, but if you bought Mario Kart 8, you should pay a little bit extra just to get everything else. Like, if they force you to buy another game, that's ridiculous. If you're especially getting the same thing.
But what if Nintendo comes out with like a program though? Say if you could, people who got Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U can trade it in. And
then good, I hope so. But not a lot of people
without spending money. Without spending money, they can trade it in and just.
Bro.
Oh, then there's
that's wishful thinking, man. You think a company would do that, man? They gotta recoup their money.
Hell no.
This is my whole thing. Like, you remember in that trailer that they showed us? That quick trailer after when he said, okay, we're done for a minute or whatever, they was going to switch to something else. And they were showing that fast trailer. You saw NBA 2K18. You saw Mario Kart. Why are you showing me quick clips of games that you're supposed to be showing us? That's what I'm saying. What are y'all doing?
they're masking their mistakes. They don't want to show you because they really don't have all that stuff ready all the way. So they're just showing you like little flashes of it because it's not even ready. And that Skyrim, who the fuck wants to play Skyrim again? I'm not a big fan of it, but why would people want to play that again? You know what I mean? They better have something different for those Skyrim fans. I'm not a Skyrim fan.
It's not enough first-party games, and that's what it comes down to. I was talking about this last week in the podcast.
But we got until March though, so we have
not
time.
no
man, no.
Okay, I understand where you guys coming from.
2 months.
No, fat boy, no.
I will tell you, where's Kingdom Hearts? Where's 2.8?
They already said Kingdom Hearts is still a way off.
I'm not.
But still,
you talking about the announcement? You talking about the announcement?
No, I'm talking about 2.8. I'm talking about the prologue before.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, they can't even bring that on there. That makes no sense.
They had 3D. They had Dream Drop Distance. That's a part of it too. That was their game before PS4 and Xbox One said, "Screw you, Nintendo. We're just going to take this one too and update it with HD resolution." Like it's just not. It's not enough. Not enough for 3D.
No.
Wait, where's the shooter? Except for Splatoon. Splatoon's a kid's shooter. Where's my Call of Duty? Or where's something like that? Where's
a brand new IP? Like they showed what?
Yeah.
1, 2
Okay,
Switch. What's that crap called?
Where's Donkey Kong?
Switch?
Where's Donkey Kong? I didn't even see that.
The first game they showed was that Wii Sports looking crap. Well, what's it? Switch 1, 2, or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
1, 2, Switch.
Garbage. I was confused on that right there.
Arms look like a goofy ass game. I would never play that. I wouldn't even let my.
Arms remind you
that boxing game with the hands. What's up with the new Punch Out? Come on, man. What's up with the new Metroid? Come on, man. What are you?
They always trying to make stuff look goofy, like that Splatoon game. I'm not trying to knock it. I know it's fun, but now they got a game called Arms, and it looks so goofy. It looks like confetti. Like a long ass confetti arm and shit. Like what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean?
Spiders are cool. You say confetti arms.
Like, come on, man. Like, those are party blower things. They pop out. Like, that's what they look like, man. That's weird. Like, what the fuck were they on? Like, the presenters were hella cringy too with their bad acting.
What's that game that came out for the Dreamcast? That boxing game, that funny one. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. I remember. What was it called? Rumble something. Rumble.
Yeah. Ready to Rumble or something?
Yeah. These characters look like that.
And I don't know. All I'm saying is you should put your best foot forward. You know what I mean? You trying to present something to the world for the very first time. Like we saw the reveal trailer. You got everybody hyped. You showed Mario Kart. You showed NBA. You showed Skyrim. You know, what else did you show? And then maybe 2 more other games or whatever. But like and Zelda. You showed Zelda. We already knew about Zelda already, but what else?
The only thing I want the Switch to do is Nintendo to get out their comfort zone and really.
They didn't even show Sonic Mania. Like, come on, like other systems are getting that. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. Nintendo, they better wake up out of the dream that they're in, because this is not. They're gonna be behind. They're gonna be the last wheel. Like real talk. Like this is not. I'm not excited, bro. Like I'm really. I'm telling you the truth. Like I'm not excited. Like I'm not excited about the Switch. Like they're gonna send it to me, and I'm gonna review it, and I'm gonna stream it and play with it or whatever. But like I'm not excited as a Nintendo fan. Like this is not what we're expecting. Like 4 games out of 10. 4 out of 10. That's it. 4 games.
4 out of 80, you mean?
Yeah, 4 out of 8. Right.
Look, I think Zelda Breath of the Wild is going to hold people over until some more games come out.
I mean, that's the same game though.
Save a system.
That might get pushed back. Watch, it might get pushed back.
It's not going to be. No, it can't be pushed back because if they do, that's going to kill the Switch.
One game does not make a system, man. One game does not do it.
Yeah, I know that.
There you go. You can't. There's no excuse, man. There's no way to justify it.
We better have a podcast when they don't sell 2 million. We better have a podcast about that.
Oh yeah.
You know that's not.
I'll be the first one to raise my hand. I'm testifying right now. They were never going to do 2 million. After I saw this live stream, I was like, my hopes went, like, There's a reason why they're only even sending out 2 million. There's a reason why they're sending out only 2 million because they're not even confident themselves. You know what I mean? Like plain straight up, man.
Nintendo Switch. You remember what you said, Fat Boy, in your video? I'm gonna play my
taking the shit.
and be taking
Like I said.
So what? That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. What you said.
Nintendo loves to switch up on their customers, man. That's all it is. That's the appropriate name.
Now we're doing play on words.
Oh my god. No, it's ridiculous though. Everybody on YouTube now is talking about this stuff. Everybody doing a podcast right now. Like this is ridiculous.
Yo, can we please switch this up? I mean, come on. Let's switch it up. Come on.
Yeah. Let's switch to this.
Let's switch to that.
Y'all are crazy.
That presentation was crazy.
That's all I see them doing the whole time, snapping their fingers.
I was just waiting to see what the price was going to be. And
man, that psychedelic intro with the skinny little Japanese guy trying to hype us up, trying to get us all wet, but it didn't work, Nintendo. What's wrong with you?
So what's up with the damn Ice Cube stuff? I was like, what the heck? Like, I didn't understand that part.
Hey, I was
I guess the controller is supposed to be kind of like you could kind of really feel it with the HD rumble. It's supposed to be more realistic.
Oh, that made me thought I could really grab the controller and actually pick up a.
That was actually dope, though. Yeah, that was actually dope.
That actually was interesting, I would say.
Yes, that was actually dope with the rumble feature, and you could hear the ice going in the cup, and that's cool. But we need games. We don't care about rumble feature and all of this crap. We want games. We thought Nintendo was gonna come out fist fighting because man, PlayStation is at the top of the pyramid.
Damn straight.
Okay, Microsoft is second, and the Switch is gonna be dead last. Like I get it. We got to give it time. I get it, but first impression
Just give it time.
is always the last.
Hey,
first impression is always
not
the
only
last.
is Xbox in second, but they are struggling, and you're telling me Nintendo can't catch them? Nintendo has an opportunity
Xbox
here.
been struggling from the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Why hasn't Nintendo caught them? Why hasn't Nintendo caught them? That's the
where's F-Zero? Where's Star Fox? Where's
there we go.
Well, the last Star Fox was ass.
Oh,
You know what? I swear to God, this is just like the Wii U thing because I was expecting all these Star Fox. I was expecting F-Zero and all these games and these crazy games. It happened again. It's like we're just repeating history. You know what I mean? They're just doing it again.
Man, Nintendo needs to get out of here.
No games.
So, do you think that Nintendo doesn't have the technology to come out with a powerful system?
No,
they don't got enough workers. They don't got enough developers.
Bro,
they're using cartridges. They're using cartridges for Christ's sake.
Bro,
Yeah.
hear me out.
Dude, that's old school.
Bro, hear this out. They didn't even show the specs.
Hey, it's called
Where is the
change.
specs?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. You right.
Where's
about
the
that.
specs?
They didn't say nothing about that.
Specs. Guys,
Oh, okay. Now
up.
I'm opening my eyes now.
wake
Yeah,
up.
God.
I'm gonna need for y'all to wake up.
Where are the specs at?
Where's the spec? We don't even know how powerful this is.
I just seen the graphics.
Well, we do have a clue. Unreal 4 engine can
Oh,
work
give me
on
a
it.
break, man.
And we have a
I feel like they told Skyrim developers, look, just jump on board with this presentation, right? Just make us look good for now. We promise that our system will be ready for your powerful ass game.
They didn't even show the game cartridges or nothing like that. No game cases.
None of that.
No game cases or nothing.
See, that's scary. That should scare you right there, man.
Yeah,
That's baloney. That's a red flag right there.
It's like, hold up. They didn't show none of that. Maybe, like I said, maybe they hold it off for tomorrow.
Oh well, it could be, but
I don't know.
But you guys are right. Presentation does make it.
First impression is always the last, bro. Like,
yeah, we don't need two presentations. Like this doesn't even make you want to watch a Nintendo Treehouse. You know what I mean? Why would I want to watch that now?
I'm just gonna give the system time. See what Nintendo's gonna do for it.
And you know what? As a loyal fan, I commend you for that. And I really hope you do get the system and the games.
I'm gonna get it.
I hope so.
I really hope you get it, and you're gonna be. I guarantee you're gonna trade it in after a couple of days. You're gonna be sitting. That joint's gonna be sitting. Remember the PS3 days? Come on, guys. Do I need to go back in history?
Hold on. Don't talk about the PS3 days. Bro. Ain't nothing wrong with the PS3.
You know, you can buy it. You can buy it.
I still have PS3.
Launch day? Come on, dog. Launch day?
Killzone was pretty good.
Barely any games to play on the PS3. Come on now. That thing was sitting there gathering dust.
If they're going to keep catering to little kids and stuff like that, but show
there we go. There's the other point.
Show adults playing their game. See, they show these adults playing these games. It's not reality. I mean, it might be people like our age. I'm probably a lot older than all you guys, but I'm just saying, man, you got to cater to the both markets, the adults or whoever.
So you don't think they're going to try to do that with the Switch?
That's they're not doing that. They're just, I mean, like Zelda, they are, but the rest of the games are like little kiddie games, man. I mean, except like Mario. Mario kind of caters to everybody, man. Everybody likes Mario.
Hey, I actually looked up the launch list for PS3 when it launched. It had Call of Duty 3. It had Genji, Days of the Blade, which kind of sucked, I'll admit that. Madden NFL 07.
I remember
Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which was huge. Mobile Suit Gundam, which I'm a huge Gundam fan. NBA 07, NBA 2K7, which are awesome basketball games. Need for Speed, baller. NHL, Resistance Fall of Man was a good start, I think, in my mind. Tiger Woods, awesome. Tony Hawk Project 8, that's when Tony Hawk went down the shitter. And then Untold Legends Dark Kingdom. So it had a couple good ones, but I can see where you get that from. But the main point of it is that Nintendo, you know, they've been playing catch up for years. And I really wanted them to, like, you know, break that barrier, break that gap between Xbox and Sony.
What is the problem? What is the problem?
The problem is us? No.
You think it's the consumers?
What Nintendo's trying to do, and I talked about this last week as well, is they're trying to appease to the younger generation because they believe if they start now, that in 10 to 15 years, Sony and Xbox won't get these kids. And then all of a sudden things start changing, and then the kids get older into their 15, 20s, 25, and then they're all Nintendo generation. But that's not how it works anymore, because guess who's buying them the systems? The parents. And what do the parents play? Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. So they're going to pick the system for their kids who are 10 years old and can't decide which system they like. Like, let's be real here. Like, you're not going to play that sneaky, we're going to wait 10 to 15 years until the Nintendo generation comes around, and then Sony and Xbox won't know what to do. No. As long as there's Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Call of Duty, Madden, I'm just like going down, The Last of Us, that's killed Nintendo. I'm like going down my line here. Dragon Ball Z, Battlefield, Battlefront. Hang on, I'm just still looking. Uncharted. But do I need to say more?
Uncharted.
How are you going to show a live stream and then show these like kiddie games like Splatoon and these little arms games?
Can it stream?
Like 10-year-olds are not watching those. The 10-year-olds are not watching those live streams.
But I thought Splatoon was one of their biggest games, though.
It was. It is that one of their biggest games. But the point of it is, man, it's like I don't know.
It's like they're stuck in the past. It's like they're stuck in the past. They just bring them back to old game.
Because the thing I thought about Splatoon, it was just a number 2 splattered on it with the same game with stuff just added into it.
It's the same.
And like a little bit more consistent.
It's the same game.
I'm still looking down my list of games. I found like God of War. That's an amazing game. Then you got Metal Gear Solid. Like Nintendo only got Solid Snake for Smash Brothers. And how popular was that? It was a huge.
They didn't even announce Bayonetta 3. Like, how do you not announce that?
That's what I'm saying, man. That's like, I don't know, man.
I'm gonna get
Assassin's Creed.
They had the ball.
Hey, you know what?
Well, hold on. I thought they were supposed to announce a new Assassin's Creed called Assassin's Creed Egypt.
Yeah, they were supposed to.
So what?
Where was it?
What was that list that I was showing?
Well, that's probably a fake list because that list said Mario Frozen City. That's not even the name of the game. It was Odyssey.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got the list right here. It's like Zelda Breath of Wind, Elder Scrolls, Yooka-Laylee, which I didn't even know Switch was going to have. Project Sonic. They say Kingdom Hearts 3, but I'm not buying that one yet.
Yeah.
Dragon Quest X, Dragon Quest X1, Call of Duty Black Ops. Okay, this list is pretty weird.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, I'll look at another one that's more okay. No, we got something here. Shovel Knight. Okay, Super Mario Odyssey. Yooka-Laylee was on there. Untitled Pokemon game, which why wasn't that talked about? You don't have to.
Because there was snippets of it, tidbits of it online, saying that a retailer, I don't know if it was GameStop that accidentally put it out there, but you're right. How come they didn't show that?
Where was Just Dance 2017? Where was that? That would have been better than Punch Out or Arms or whatever the hell that was.
Yeah, that was.
It's. I mean, I'm even looking at the list right now, and I'm just like.
I mean, they started off the presentation with that dumbass game, that Arms game. That just made it look bad already.
Oh my Jesus! Nintendo, listen here, fellas. Nintendo pretty much delivered the worst console reveal in the history of gaming.
I will not argue that.
Down. I'm just look. Like I said, I'm gonna give it.
I'm not defending nobody. Okay, this is
like I said. When I play a Nintendo game, I feel happy about it. I feel happy.
Everybody does, but there's no happiness in this. There's no happiness in this.
For me, it's Zelda.
Man, look here.
And like I said, I'm gonna play that game.
Man, that's gonna get pushed back.
Zelda is Zelda.
Not gonna get pushed back.
Zelda is not the only savior.
Okay, Spider. Let's make a bet while we on here. If it gets pushed back, I'll give you $20, bro.
No, I'm not making no bets, but I will say we'll get pushed back.
Bet me, bro. Come on, let's bet. If it gets pushed back, I'll send you $20.
Okay.
To be fair, if they did push it back, like you could just kiss the Switch goodbye. If they ever did push it back,
done.
like they have.
Like I said, I even think
Skyrim will not run on the Switch, man. I mean, maybe it will, but I just feel like they paid those developers to be on their presentation.
Because I was watching something on IGN. They said that the Skyrim that's going to be on the Switch is not the same version as the ones that came out for the PlayStation 4.
And that's what I'm worried about. That exactly what you just said right there. Because remember, these presentations are supposed to ooh and ah you. A perfect example of it would be when PlayStation 3 was coming out and Killzone. Like that sequel was coming out to that game, and they showed us this beautiful presentation of shooting and everything, and it looked amazing, like nothing we've ever seen before. But when the game came out, it wasn't even close to what that was. So they could show you Skyrim right now, and it can look like a 3DS game when it comes out.
Yeah. So Warpath. So you think they should have just continued with the CD based?
Absolutely. The cartridge thing. There's not enough memory.
I understand. So what if the CDs came out as like the small disc, like they did with the PSP?
That will be fine too, but I've heard it's cartridge based.
Yeah, I know, but what if Nintendo did it that way? You think everything would have been okay?
It would have opened. I see. My question was with that cartridge, and we talked about this last week too. Was how the hell are you going to do Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, but it's supposed to be one of the biggest maps on Earth? I mean, I know
maybe it's two cartridges.
That would be the dumbest thing on earth. A CD.
I know, man. That makes it even worse. I don't want to pop in one cartridge and then to be continued popping another one. Hell no.
But then, War, you do got a situation there about that, because for simple fact is that you're right. I mean, the cartridge is little, and that Zelda game is pretty much big. It's a big ass game.
And since this is not disc based, and it's
so is it going to be watered down?
Well, no, it could be. It absolutely could be, because cartridge-based, like I've worked with computers, CDs, Blu-rays, cartridges all my life. Like I was a computer science major for a while. These cartridges are so limited.
They are.
It can look pretty right now, but we have to see what it looks like on release, because I'm not sure. Unless they have some technology that we're unaware of, which they probably might have, because they might have patented and not told anybody about it, that I'm not so sure. I mean, cartridges were gone for a reason.
I think the reason why they wanted to bring cartridges back because they wanted to have that bring it back like the old school feel.
Then answer me this too.
But everybody got happy, but there was a lot of people happy with they was doing cartridges.
True. It brings back nostalgia.
Unless they're using some kind of solid state, type of memory, like a solid state drive, then it's a different story because those could run games in HD where they want to run.
And here's the problem. As a Nintendo fan, you've probably amassed a lot of, N64, Wii U games, and then they switch it over to a cartridge base. So you might, just for hypothetical reasons, what are you going to do about Super Smash Bros. Melee, which is still one of the most popular Nintendo games on Earth? What are you going to do about all your favorite Wii games? You're going to have to keep your systems because they're going to probably try to get. They're probably going to try. Oh, you may have kept yours, but what about others? What if they can't afford it? And now we come to the point where they have to trade in their systems, and they're going to rebuy all those freaking games again because Nintendo's market strategy is going, oh, well, you can't afford it, so trade it in games where you get a little bit of credit, and then we're going to charge you the wazoo again to download all those classic and lovely games you all love, like Zelda.
No, but I have already been hearing that everything that's involved in your Nintendo account is going to carry over to the Switch.
That's if you download it on your Nintendo account. What if I have a disc copy of Melee and I have to trade that in order to get the Switch? Then I just screwed myself out of $60 because that's how much the game still costs if you try to get it. And then they're going to tell you, oh, it's okay. For $20 extra, you can download it at the Treehouse. Like, it's just marketing ploys. They're trying
but then, like somebody said in the comments, ain't they like SD card based because it can hold more data than a Blu-ray disc?
Show me the article and I'll read it.
Solid state, if it's a solid state type of technology,
that's the only reasoning behind it. You're talking about Blu-rays that can handle like 20, 30, 40 gigabytes at a time. Tell me how a cartridge is going to do that.
Well, this all explains those jaggedy ass graphics on that Xenoblade game. This explains it all. Those cartridge-based games. How are they going to run that new Mario and that Zelda? This makes no sense, man.
Yeah,
like I said, we got to see
hiding something, man, because they didn't show the specs. They didn't show the cartridges actually going in the system, but they showed some stupid ass HDMI cable. Man, Now they got DisplayPort cables.
Oh my god!
Still doing HDMI. They got DisplayPort cables, man. Even new TVs do that. They didn't say if it could do HDR or 4K. None of that.
Here. I just want to answer this. I know Marquise Kelly is getting real. I don't know if he's getting. I don't know if he's getting upset about this. Like, dude, it's just technology, man. Like, it evolves. Like, discs are going to be obsolete, just like cartridges were obsolete, and CDs are obsolete to Blu-rays. I mean. You want a good example of this is when PS3 and Xbox came out, and it was between HD DVD and Blu-ray. And what happened? Xbox picked it wrong, and they got screwed for the next couple of years because everything went on Blu-ray. That Xbox could not play Blu-ray for years, and that's how Sony got ahead. You're telling me Nintendo's going to take a risk on this cartridge technology that... hey, it could succeed. It could. I'm not saying it can't. But
that's true.
Like, knowing cartridges, knowing the technology, being a computer science major, it's really, really hard to figure out. Like, it's something that Nintendo knows that we don't. And like that's it. Unless
what would make sense if it's that, how they have that M.28 solid state drives, they're like really, really small, or the memory, the memory. Now that's a different story. They might have something like that goes into because they'd actually show how big the cartridge is. Matter of fact, they didn't show them at all, but it could be like the longer style, like the new memory that they have, the M.28s.
Yeah.
Like I said, and I'm trying to get Marquise to understand this. It can happen, but it's technology we don't know about. And Nintendo's being smart for that. They're going to keep it hush-hush because that's the way they're going to succeed, is not revealing what the technology is. And maybe this is why they didn't offer the specs tonight.
Of course,
Think
but
about
still,
that.
it's still not an excuse though. You still did. This is like, I don't know. This is Iwata should be rolling over in his grave because this man's last vision was the Nintendo Switch. Well, it was codenamed NX. And
So do you think if he was still here, do you think it would have been a lot better?
I think it would have been a lot better, honestly. Kimishima didn't really do a damn thing. I'm just being real.
And just going back
I
again,
didn't know.
I know Marquise is getting at this again. He's like, what? There are micro SD cards that have 500 gigabytes of. Why is this even a conversation? Because that's different. That's memory. That's like simplified memory. That's for something where you put documents, Word documents, Excel, videos, and everything. We're talking about a whole new kind of memory where it's expanding in code, going code after code after code after code. You're talking about Legend of Zelda being one of the biggest world maps in gaming history. That's going to take more. That's going to take more than memory of gigabytes. That's code of gigabytes.
Also, memory or even SD hard drives, the solid state drives, they actually lose their endurance if you keep writing back and forth on them. And these heavy,
you is right, because sometimes when I have it in my camera, it rides out and it doesn't.
Yeah, those cards, man, they wear out, man. The memory starts to wear out on them, the little cells on them. So they eventually start to degrade in their performance. So those heavy-duty games, if they start running on a cartridge base, man, I think they didn't show the cartridges because they might switch their mind and go back to the optical. I think they might do that.
No. There's no way to fit a disc on that thing. Like you just got the dock, you got the tablet.
Mini Blu-ray.
Where you gonna put that? Oh,
they got mini Blu-rays.
Oh God, no.
So how come Nintendo just didn't come out with another console?
This is, I don't know what they were thinking, man. Like this is not. No, I don't know.
I think even they know they messed up, man. Because look, like how are you gonna have like barely no games to announce?
All you had was Zelda. All you had was Zelda. That's all you had, and
because that's what everybody wanted, man.
Yeah, but I get that. Everybody wants Zelda. But that's not good enough.
But then you got to understand
one game that's coming.
What happens after the hype dies down from the Zelda?
Look, bro.
And here's the problem, and this is where we're gonna get to: is you got two sides to this story. You got the people that actually know what's going on and what the technology is all about and what the games are coming about, and those are the Nintendo fans that are like, okay, this doesn't look good. But then you got the fanboys, and I hate to say it that way, but they just keep denying about, what's going on here and living in the 1980s. Like Mario is like everything. Like, no, there have been more video game characters coming into place than Zelda and Mario. You're talking about Crash Bandicoot, Cloud Strife, Solid Snake, Master Chief. Name me some Xbox people. I don't know really that much of main characters in that, but
Halo, Master Chief, Marcus,
yep.
Forza. You don't really have much of anything.
I mean, seriously, every time I look at Nintendo, there are two people I think of: Mario and Link. And yes, for some of you that say Sonic, that's Sega, not Nintendo.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's Sega.
And Marquise, you could say all you want about it's killing you inside,
Jesus.
but just
you know what?
We don't want to hear it.
The whole Smash thing, man. When they didn't show that, I'm not, like I said on Fat Boy's podcast, I'm not a Smash fan, but I know that disappointed a lot of people that they didn't even show Smash on this live stream.
That's a big letdown, bro.
And that's not even coming out at launch, is it?
Oh no, dude! There's nothing coming out at launch but Zelda. Splatoon 2 is not even coming out.
Only thing that's coming out is their fucking accessories. That's it.
And dude, this is, I don't know. Y'all need to wake up. This is the worst console reveal. Their stocks are going to drop. Okay.
Yes.
It's going to drop. This is not good. This is not good. Nintendo was on their face with the Wii U. Okay, 4 years they deserted the Wii U. They're like, oh, we're done with this. Now let's deal with the Switch. It's like they're mollywopping themselves in a circle, guys. It's not going to get any better. I don't even think Nintendo can rise. If the Switch fails, that's it. It's game over.
Keep in mind they were like bankrupt or something, or verge of bankrupt when they announced the before they had announced the Switch. If you look it up right now on Google, they were on the verge of bankrupt, or maybe they did go bankrupt or something.
So do you think the paid service? So do you think the paid service is going to make them look bad too?
You said oh yes,
yes, of course. Yes. Why would we pay for something when we can't even play anything online? You know what I mean?
And we don't even see anything. We didn't even really see anything. We didn't even see how the service. They didn't even explain. They said, "Oh, well, it's going to be free for this time, and then you're going to have to pay for it." Like what kind of marketing is that?
I'm looking at Greg's face, man. I'm looking at Greg's face. He's really heartbroken.
No, I'm just saying.
This terrible marketing. You guys did not learn anything at all.
Ask y'all questions. So what do y'all think about Reggie? You think he's doing a good job?
Man, Reggie ain't going. Man, Reggie ain't
He's just getting fatter. He's just getting fatter. He's just getting fatter.
I think he's making it worse.
And Reggie is just getting fatter and just standing there, and that's about it.
I think he's making Nintendo worse.
He needs to go.
He needs to go, man. He's just stupid.
Because he's not doing anything.
You know what's also really bad, and I hate to do that with the presentation, but when they were doing the Breath of the Wild announcement, like that acting is so fucking horrible.
I know. I was like, get to the point. Just say it's coming out on the goddamn 3rd. Shit.
Yeah. Well, all the actors, like even the Splatoon guy with the guns, when he came out talking about he's researching some squids, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
The whole comment was lit up. They were calling him gay and all kinds of stuff, man.
No. Because at first it kind of confused me because I was like, hold up, did he get those at the hardware store? And I was like,
yeah.
And all of a sudden I was like, are those coming out? Like, are those like guns or? I don't know.
I would have bought those. I would have pre-ordered those. I would have pre-ordered that.
You a full spider?
Man, I don't know. At this point, I don't know, man.
Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna see what Nintendo's gonna do with the Switch.
They need to bring out like some light gun games or do something innovative. We don't need another tablet, man. Like we have tablets out here. You know what I mean? Like I think
you get to have it on your TV though. At least it come with a dock.
Huh?
At least it's gonna have a dock where you can play with it on your TV, man.
But you know, you could take a tablet and put a hell of like Nintendo games on there and PS3 games. You could do that shit. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
You can play like Street Fighter on that shit, and you can hook up a Bluetooth controller to it. So they're just really they're just stealing ideas, man. That's all they're doing, man. And this shit's already kind of done out there.
I think it's going to be good, man. It's just the beginning.
Right.
And that's what happened with the Wii U.
Watch.
That's what happened with the GameCube. Yeah.
Just watch.
Right.
And like I said, I don't want to sound like I went into this live stream. I was expecting, man. I was happy, man. I was waiting.
I was like, man. I was pumped. I was hyped. I was like, yo, Nintendo.
I was happy too. But like I said, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna judge anything that's not out yet.
What?
I'm not gonna judge it. I'm not gonna judge it because how can you judge something that's not even out in your hands yet? You can't,
I get what you're saying.
You can't judge it by looks.
God, Jesus Christ, help us today.
Well, they presented it to you. That should show you right there what their mind state is right now. They're not ready, man. They're just not ready.
It's not in my face.
See, look at the comments. Pay attention to the comments. There's no point in getting a Switch at launch. What you playing? Zelda. Oh, great. Zelda. Woo-hoo-hoo. We got to wait on Mario. We got to wait on the 80 plus games that they said they were going to reveal. God knows how long that's going to take to come out. And it's like, what's the whole point? You might as well just keep playing your PlayStation and your Xbox One. Well, might as well keep playing your PlayStation because the PlayStation is at the king of the castle. Xbox is gathering dust on my coffee table. Like
the PlayStation Network.
Just like
PlayStation Network got all these games you can download and play, man.
Like Black is saying in the comments, don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge it.
You can't.
Well, that's going to be a dusty ass book.
Just wait for it to come out. Don't tear it down
That's gonna be a dusty ass book. That's all I know, man.
This is bad. There's no coming back from
That's
this.
one book I ain't reading.
I'm going, like I said, I'm going to wait for it to come out.
This is bad. This is epic fail. Okay, this is fail. This is like Wii U 2.0. This is
that little screen.
Look here.
How can you say it's just like the Wii U? I mean,
Look here.
It's not out.
Watch
it's
this.
not out, bro.
Look at this. Look at this. This is the Wii U, right? Look at this. This is the Wii U.
I like the Wii.
Look at the design. Look at the design of this. They didn't really do anything innovative. All they did was remove this, okay, this part right here, and remove that. And then you have the tablet. There's nothing innovative about the Switch. Wake up. Wake up. It's the same exact concept.
And they took away the camera.
Concept. And they
don't even have a camera.
Yeah,
they don't have a camera on it.
Yeah, they say it's supposed to have a front-facing camera on there, but it's like this is the same exact thing. Wake up! It's just another concept. Wii. It's just another Wii U.
Wii U. That's all it is.
Yeah, and then when they were on there with the Joy-Con doing that, you know what that reminded me of with the strap? The Wii.
The Wii, yeah.
It's the same thing, bro. Yeah. Wake up.
Look what the Joy-Cons are like this. They look like little candy bars.
I got a question.
Americans have big fat ass hands, man. We got big fat ass hands. That shit's marketing more towards
like I said, small Japanese people. I'm going to enjoy.
Hey, I got a question about this system. What do you do for movies?
Nothing. Netflix. That's how Netflix in 4K.
Hey, maybe we can get our movies on cartridge. Let's get our movies on cartridge.
They're not going to do that.
Man, I don't.
I mean, you never know. You never know.
Unless there's Netflix on there, I might as well.
What's wrong with a movie on cartridge?
You know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna get a movie. I'm gonna go to Redbox. I'm gonna order my cartridge, and I'm gonna watch an awesome movie.
Greg just want to snap out of it, man. Greg, you got to snap out of it, man. Now you're saying.
I'm just saying.
He said what's wrong with the movie on a cartridge.
I don't know, man.
Just admit it, Greg. Just admit it, Greg. You are disappointed, and you have to convert to the dark side. You have to convert to the dark side, man.
Nah, bro. Because
Nintendo Switch.
I'm not going to judge if it's not here yet.
If you only knew the power of
the dark side of the Force.
I'm not going to judge it because it's not here.
No,
that's not true. That's impossible,
bro. You're not judging. I get you're not judging something that's not already out, but look at the facts. It's facts. This is the worst console reveal of all times. Take a look back in the past, bro. There's no the Dreamcast reveal was, oh my sweet Christmas, amazing.
Yes.
Okay. The PlayStation reveal, amazing. GameCube, amazing. Every 64.
PlayStation what reveal?
The PlayStation 1.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say if you said 4, man, that wasn't fantastic at all until they killed it at the end.
Say what? Yeah, it's all about how you finish.
When they show Mario, I was like, okay, now they're gonna show some dope ass games right after this. Man, it just went down from there, man. Even more, it just kept going down and down. Okay, now Greg left. He probably got mad. He couldn't take the heat.
Oh, he got up on it. Oh wow.
He probably got mad.
Hey man, we all having a discussion, and that's what it is, man. Like I said, facts is facts. At the end of the day, facts is facts.
You know what? You could talk about it all you want. I know I'm reading some of these comments about some people like, oh, get me in this conversation. Get me in this conversation. Well, no, the reason why all four of us are here is because we can all talk like proper guys and not rip each other's heads off over this. This is, unbiased. We have every single person from different points of view on here. And it's actually turned out to be a great conversation here. I know some people are really, really upset that Nintendo hasn't produced what we all hoped and dreamed about. But, it happens. Sega was supposed to be the next greatest thing. And now they're like Nintendo's slave. Like, let's be for real. They're PlayStation slave. They're Xbox's slave. Like they were supposed to be the greatest thing on earth. Then Dreamcast came out, went down. I mean, it's going to happen. Nintendo might not last forever, just like how Sony might not last forever, just like how Microsoft Xbox not last forever. It's survival of the fittest. And if you can't adapt, you die. As the great Billy Bean once said, adapt or die.
I feel like Sega, the Sega guy that came up on the presentation, I feel like he doesn't have confidence in this system, and he might even just break away and do like what Sony did with Nintendo and just broke away and made their own system. Sega might do that again.
Okay, you know what? That's a great. I'm gonna do something right now because guess what? I actually was on Twitter. I think it was Tails something. What is that channel? I want to make sure you get
Tails channel. Yeah, I know.
Boom Tails. He made a great point. Let's go to Twitter because I had some of them retweeted, and let's see what the Nintendo Switch goes from things. Angry Joe. That one was funny. I would have also appreciated Nintendo being like, and also we're gonna stop being dicks on YouTube. Hooray! Shower however you want. But he's Craig from Game Attack. With so few launch games announced for the Switch, what is the rush to have it out March 3rd? Something isn't adding up for me. Dashi XP. These dudes corny as F with that Switch pun once or twice. Cool, but damn y'all. Switch he goes, damn y'all, need to switch whoever wrote this script.
Yo, check this out, man. Like, really, like, honestly, guys. Now, real talk, all fun and joke aside, like, this is not good at all. Like, this is bad press, okay? And when you're trying to sell a console, okay, you need all the good stuff out. You need to put all the good stuff out there. Like, you need to give us something better. Like it's like instead of them taking 2 steps forward, they're taking 2 steps back. No, 3 steps backward. Like it's ridiculous. And not only that, Nintendo fans are some of the most protective people I've ever seen in my life. Like they're quick to defend Nintendo. When Nintendo is doing something wrong, they don't want to stand up and be like, all right, you know what? They did terrible today. That was garbage. Like out of every presentation that I've ever seen in my life, that was terrible.
I mean, it was that presentation was just as bad, and we all know what happened to this game than Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Everybody got pissed. And all the Call of Duty people who were like sitting in the background going, "Oh, give it a chance, give it a chance," but it had the most dislikes on YouTube, and then it was just garbage. But whether you liked it or not, the sales say it all, and they had the worst sales.
That's because Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 was put in front of it. That's the reason why.
Should have never done it then.
Yeah, I know.
Never done it.
That's the reason why Infinite Warfare didn't sell.
Well, no, Infinite Warfare would have not sold as much if Modern Warfare wasn't there. Because remember, you got the diehard fans that are still going to get it. It's just reaction to what it is now. And I'm like looking at Game Attack. I'm listening to their podcast right now. I'm listening to Kind of Funny, which are 2 respected podcasts around like the YouTube network, and they're not happy. They're ticked. I mean, go ahead and check it out. They are not happy.
When countries
those are big Nintendo people.
When countries show off their weaponry, right? When countries show off their weaponry, right? Like they show off their big guns to make it's like threatening to the next country. Like the U.S. does it. Every country does it. Like in Pakistan, they'll have like parades showing off their missiles and stuff and their Air Force. That's what these companies. It's like the same analogy you can use. That's what these shows are about, like E3 and all that. All these companies are going to show their big guns. Nintendo didn't show their big guns. They showed puny little bombs. Like that was it. You know what I mean? That makes other companies now more confident that they can. That Nintendo's not really even a threat no more. I mean, they weren't even a threat when the Wii U was out. You know what I mean? But
Garbage.
That's where they messed up, man. They didn't show their big guns. You know what I mean? So now they're not even like in the game no more, man. You know what I mean? They messed themselves up.
I mean, out of the 10 presentations, if a good question to ask, so we can show we're not biased here, or we're having a mature conversation, unlike the chat's thinking we're not being mature. Out of the 10 presentations, out of a scale of 1 to 10, how many impressed you? Out of the 10 games you were presented, how many impressed you?
3.
Well, I'm gonna say 2.
Wow, really?
Zelda and Mario. That's all.
2? Wow, am I the one that's gonna say 4?
Well, what's your other 2?
So I had Mario, Xenoblade. I mean, as much as graphics are one thing,
no, in the Shin Megami game. I mean, even though they didn't show anything, but
they shouldn't have been shown that in the first place.
Story's a huge part, for a game for me. If it's not a good story, I'm gonna hate it. So Mario.
I'm a Shin Megami fan.
Zelda, and there was one other that was like, okay, this is pretty cool. I think it was the Shimigami, whatever it was. But it was just, wow, I can't believe you all said 3 and 2. I'm not even the Nintendo fanboy here. I said 4.
Wow.
Yeah, I only like 2 of them. That was Zelda and Mario. That was it.
That's bread and butter. That's bread and butter.
I'm tired of eating bread and butter. I want some peanut butter jelly.
Yeah, I want some steak. I want some steak, man. Where's the steak at? Shit.
I want something. I want a pizza. I'm
Mario,
tired of eating bread and butter.
Everybody saw Mario, including me, because I'm like, yo, it looked good. I was like, oh my God, Mario. And it's like, okay, it's the same. Nintendo is repeating history over and over and over again. It's like beating a dead horse, bro. Like it's like Nintendo is stuck in their old Japanese ways. Miyamoto ain't gonna change. Reggie ain't gonna change. Nobody, Kimishima ain't gonna change. Like these people are stuck in their old ways, bro. Like I said, I know for future reference it might get better, but like it's like going in a boxing ring and you all excited. You like, man, I'm about to knock this dude out, and then boom, he knock you out. Oh, okay. You can't say you the.
Let me ask you a question. So what does Reggie do at Nintendo? I never understood his
just a spokesperson.
He just gets fat. That's all he did. Just stands there. Have you looked at him his previous videos and stuff? Like all the time he used to present stuff. Now he just came in like one little video right now, right? Like in the presentation. That was it. He was just standing there looking fat, and that was it.
And
he didn't even say nothing that much.
You know what? It's interesting too. I'm looking at the Switch and it has all those like motion features. That would have been perfect for Resident Evil 7.
They didn't even show that off. Third part, man. I'm done.
That would have been perfect for Resident Evil 7, and you can't get that. You've had some of the best remakes from Resident Evil 0 to Resident Evil 1. Like they can't hold on to some of these games. I don't know what's up. I don't know how they can't. Because you're not, it doesn't matter about being innovative. Like your console it looks awesome. Like I like the ideas, but if you're not going to have the games that people have been attached to for so many years, like Call of Duty's, Final Fantasies, and other major platforming titles, why would I buy it? If I'm not going to, I mean, how many Kingdom Hearts fans are going to probably be pissed off that they can't probably have Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Switch?
Well, I'm getting on
a lot.
You can't finish the story.
I'll just get it for PS4.
Yeah, I know, seriously. But it's just like, but it's one of those things where, I mean, they've had the titles and they just lose them. I mean, the Resident Evil remake that we had a couple months ago come out in October, like it's on PS4 and Xbox One. It was on GameCube. And that was like the holy crap, this is awesome. Like Nintendo's in the right direction. And then they went to Resident Evil 0, which was another great game. And they didn't progress it. They decided to go another route, and it was a great route. I love the motion idea. But then even PlayStation came into the picture with that one, and even Xbox did. They all caught up.
They had an article this morning on Google, on Yahoo or whatever. If you Google it right now, this was this morning, it says developers have mixed feelings about Nintendo Switch. This was this morning. Go on. If you Google those words, that article will show up.
I feel bad for, I don't know what it's like, but I would feel bad for any coder that has to do for a game like that.
Oh, yeah. Cartridge based, especially.
I mean, that, but also, the motion and everything. Like, that's why, Skyward Sword was so successful for the Wii and the Wii U, because it was innovative like that, where you could use the motion controllers. I mean, why not get Resident Evil 7? It's the same concept.
Yeah.
It's the same concept. You're shooting a gun or unlocking a door. I would love nothing more than to have 2 Switch controllers and go up and play Resident Evil with a gun in one hand and opening the door the other hand going, oh man, I really don't want to open this door. Oh, forget it.
Hire that guy. Hire him right now. Hire this man.
I mean,
they should hire you, man. They need to hire you over there, man.
I mean, it's just one of those things. You have to think outside the box. You have to think, you have to fight for some of these games. This is why PlayStation, Xbox are destroying them, because all the good games, it's about the games. It's about the art. The hardware is always, there's always changes to that. You could always do that. But I always appreciate, the reason why I became a PlayStation person was because of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And Metal Gear Solid. Those 2 games got me hooked. And Crash Bandicoot, of course. But those games got me hooked. And I was playing Mario back in the day. I was playing Sonic the Hedgehog. But then, everything came into line where it's another Mario, another Sonic, another Mario. And then this new game came out, which was 3 discs. Everybody's like, what? Impossible. This doesn't happen. An open world game? No. On CD? Not the cartridge? You're all insane. And it turned out to be one of the biggest, most successful games on Earth. It became so successful that they're even doing a damn remake.
Yes.
Final Fantasy VII.
Yes. I can't wait. I can't wait for that.
I can't wait for that one.
It might not be on the Switch. It might not
hold up, though. But they said Final Fantasy VII is going to be in episodic episodes. Do you think they're still going to do it that way?
Of course they're going to do it that way.
Yeah,
to make more money out of it. That's what.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. You've already marketed that kind of thing and switched it up. Think about that. Final Fantasy VII. We'll start from there. You got this is why Mario is still the same old Mario. Final Fantasy VII comes out. You get that disc. Then you had Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII. That's with Vincent Valentine. So that was a new game with the same concept. Then they had Final Fantasy Advent Children. Then they had Final Fantasy Crisis Core. Final Fantasy, the PSP game was the character Zack. It was still the same game, but with different ways of different looking at it. Mario just went Mario, 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 Mario. And then when we got to Super Mario Brothers Wii U, then they started doing, we're going to do, or I'm sorry, let's go back even earlier. Luigi's Mansion. That's popular. Why not do a Mario game with just Princess Peach? Does she always have to get saved by the castle? How about a Mario?
She always got to get kidnapped.
How about a Mario game where you're Princess Peach and Mario's the one kidnapped?
Not gonna happen. Yeah, guys, y'all preaching about false hope. False hope.
Right. But those are the ideas that you need to have. It can't be the same old stuff. Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. It's going to be an amazing game. But what is it like? It's the same story. As we find out from Skyward Sword, that was the first Legend of Zelda. And it's just the evil guy dies. He just goes, I'm going to be reborn over and over again. And there's nothing you can do. So basically, every Legend of Zelda after that is, Ganon's resurrected again. Time to go kill him. I'm glad they make good storylines, but it's just repetitive. So I'm never going to kill Ganon, no matter how many times I buy each game. Ganon is still going to live, because in Skyward Sword, he says it. I'm going to live over and over and over again, and you're going to have to stop me every time.
That's like if God of War just kept going and going, it would have got boring. They knew when to end it. They knew when to end it.
How awesome was it?
What did you say, Spider? God of War?
God of War, yeah.
That's why when they came to the end, it was a good thing. Otherwise, it would have got boring, repetitive, the same old shit.
Finally killed Zeus. It was so satisfying. After 3 games of that, you're like, you're going to die. Ganon
now they're bringing it
is going
back.
to keep going and going and going.
They're bringing it back, but it's going to be different. You got to change up your formula. It can't like that Mario game. I'm not going to lie. It looks like Sunshine
wait.
Yeah.
Hold up. Y'all hear this? One really bad criticism is that the memory for the Switch is only 32 gigabytes. Like, I'm done talking, man. Because y'all.
Wait, is that confirmed? Is that confirmed? It's only 32 gigabytes.
Or you know what? Going back to that before we go into the memory part, how about a Legend of Zelda where you're Zelda?
Yeah, they haven't did that in a long. Hold up.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Wasn't hold on. Wasn't Link like that? Hold up, Link. Part two. Wasn't that? Hold up, was that Zelda in that one?
No. Every time Zelda is the one, she has her own adventure, and they both meet up in the end to take on Ganon. But the problem is,
but I understand Spider. I mean, I understand Warpath. He is right. He is right.
It's just it's the same old stuff, and it's the same old song and dance, and I'm tired of it. I love Nintendo to death, but this is why I went away after the GameCube. Like they had it right
After the GameCube,
it just went downhill. I mean, shoot. Going back to games again, they had Sonic Adventure 2. And that was huge. Because I didn't have Dreamcast, so I couldn't play Sonic Adventure 2. But then GameCube came out, and then I bought a GameCube for that reason. For Sonic Adventure 2.
That was a good system too, man. But they just
hold up though, Warpath. But how come every time Sega brings out a Sonic game, it doesn't do good?
After GameCube, it went down the crapper.
But what about that
I'm not going to argue.
What about that last one they came out with? What was it called? Sonic Boom. That didn't do very good.
Sonic garbage.
I'm saying after GameCube.
Well, yeah.
Like GameCube was. Remember, Sonic Adventure 2 was on GameCube.
Oh my God.
Well, I really didn't get well. To tell you the truth, I really didn't get down with.
Sonic Mania is going to do good. Sonic Mania is going back to his roots, but it's not going to be on the Switch. Sonic Mania is going back to his roots, but it's not going to be on the Switch.
Ain't it like a phone game?
No, it's
no
PlayStation 4, Xbox, no Switch.
Well, I mean, Spider. I mean, anything can change. It can change.
I know. I'm sorry. GCX 717 has a good point. Sonic Generations was good. I will give you that, but it wasn't Sonic Adventure 2. It was we've had a bunch of crap for a while. Then Sonic Generations, like, okay, like this is better than crap, but it's still a good game. But it's not like it wasn't that game where you're like, this is Sonic. This is nostalgia Sonic. That's what Sonic Mania is. Sonic Mania is going to do. Colors, really? You like?
I like. Well, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm in kindergarten. Let's play Sonic Color. How about Sonic Alphabet?
Let's break out some coloring books.
Let's do Sonic spelling. Can you spell horse to finish the course?
Oh my God! Help us, God! Help us! This is.
Hey, Warpath must know all about it because he was up in there playing. If you know everything about it.
Damn, you got me.
It's sad, bro. It's like.
Oh,
when
you know what?
comes around,
okay, I'm sorry. Darren Davis had a good one. I'm sorry to interrupt. Yeah, with the Switch, that would have been great for Yu-Gi-Oh! Especially when you have the items, you could like draw a card with the Switch and then slam it down like it's in the TV series. Like, I summon Dark Magician! Like, it's got to be innovative like that. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Would have been perfect for that because you could have the virtual cards, pick it up, turn your Switch controller to see what it is, lay your Switch controller down to play the card.
Do you think the new Mario is going to have motion controls like how they were showing all that HD Rumble and all that? You think that Mario
probably, more than likely,
they'll have an option for it. They'll have a classic option, and then they'll have a moment option, I believe, because it is Mario. They got to have it both ways.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know, man. I rest my case on the whole thing. Like, I don't see myself like rushing out there to go do this stuff. Like before, I'm like, yo, oh my God, the Switch. But after that presentation,
it says Nintendo just announced a Breath of the Wild special edition.
Come on, man.
Which is $100 extra.
It comes with a slick carrying case, a Master Sword.
Ooh,
you're willing to pay, and it comes with a soundtrack. And let me
how
see.
much? Soundtrack too.
These type of things are supposed to.
Probably about $300.
These type of things are supposed to. These type of things are supposed to.
Why are they presenting? Why are they announcing all this
Stuff is
now?
retarded. It's retarded.
Because that's what I'm trying to tell you. They should have did that at the presentation.
And it's $99.
Not now. Why are they tweeting shit now? You know what I mean? It's too late now.
Well, soundtrack for $129. Yeah, the standard editions. The Switchbox art will looking like for $99. Special edition.
It's like they're telling us, look, believe us. We still got some more stuff. It's like they're getting nervous now. Like now they're getting nervous. Like, all right, look, believe us. We got more games. Just trust us. We're getting all like, all fenced up.
What the hell?
Oh my god, I can't stop laughing. This is not even funny.
What the hell
anymore.
is goodness. What is an Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final channel? What the hell?
Man, look here. Nobody want to hear about that garbage, man. We want some new. Street Fighter is dead.
No, I'm just saying. I'm seeing people posting in my community saying Ultra Street Fighter.
Hold on, 2. Boom Tails says, guys, I got a picture of the 32 gigabyte. Where can I send it?
Oh wow,
man! I want to look up that.
There's no way, dude. There's no way. Oh Jesus, not again, Nintendo. Whoa.
Man, let me look up that Street Fighter, man. I'm gonna go on your page right now, fat boy.
No, it's like because Goku 2217. It said Nintendo Switch in Tokyo just announced a Ultra Street Fighter 2 coming to the Switch called the Final Challenger. What is that?
Okay.
Why are you announcing stuff after the conference? Like,
what is that?
I mean, it's 2 a.m.
That looks like a SNES game, man. That's like the SNES. Man, that's like
regular Street Fighter. What the fuck?
Show me that picture. Where can I find it?
Who?
It's a waste of time, bro. Like,
y'all see it on my phone?
I'm wasting my time right now.
Now they're announcing the special edition, the Zelda.
You should have showed that off after you showed the game. What are you doing?
That's whack. They should have did that on the presentation, not afterwards.
Wow, Nintendo didn't learn nothing, man. I'm sorry, Nintendo's gonna fail. I'm sorry. I give up on the Switch.
Give them hope. Give them
epic fail. Epic fail. Stick a fork in Nintendo. They're done. Okay.
Okay. So that new Street Fighter game, that's basically like the SNES one, except they got Evil Ryu and Violent Ken.
Violent Ken.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Violent Ken was like an evil version of his.
Oh no!
We could have.
Guys! I got it. Guys, this is bad.
What?
You ready for this?
Oh, here we go. Drop it on us.
Nintendo Switch features a 32 gigabyte hard drive with a possibility for expandable memory support. So they got you for 32 gigabytes and they go, oh, want more memory?
$300. Guys, wake up. Boy, y'all gonna make me cuss now. Wake up. 32 gigabyte. You can go to the store and get 32 gigabyte of flash memory for like what, $40?
I'm gonna say this: the memory like market is getting cheaper and cheaper because of how quickly you can get some of this stuff. But here's the problem: when the PSP came out and they gave you that measly like 150 megabyte card, they go, "Oh, you can get 2 gigabytes of memory." Only $150, please.
Oh man, they sound so greedy right now, man. I swear to God, that just pisses me off right there.
$300. Oh, we're getting a great deal for $300. Guys, wake up. Wake up. Please wake up.
Dude, I got 500 gigabytes on my PS4. What? Did I pay like $400 for it?
Wake up, guys. Please wake up, man. The 32, you had 32 gigabytes on your last console.
What are you doing? I'm going to get the Switch.
Man, they are greedy. It's being fucking greedy, man.
So make them sense.
You know you still gonna get the Switch. I'm
not buying. That's sort of. If I buy it, it's going to be on the holiday season when Mario comes out. I'm not going to go stand in line. I was going to scalp it at first too. It's not even worth the time now, man. You know what I mean? I'm not going to buy 2-3 of them. People might not even buy it.
People not even going to buy it. It's not going to sell.
Can't even resell that motherfucker.
It's selling out now.
Yeah, bullshit.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll see how long it's gonna sell out for. Shoot.
Yeah, I think
bro.
In the end, though, I think a lot of Nintendo fans are upset. I think the way, I mean, you can see it on Marlon's face right now. It's just, it's disappointing.
But the thing is, how come they didn't announce the Wii U version of?
Oh my Jesus Christ! Look at this right here. Like,
because they're calling back all the Wii U's. They're not. All the Wii U's in store are being called back to Nintendo.
Yeah, I understand that, but I think they still should put out the Wii U version.
No, they want you to buy the Switch, my man. They want you to buy the Switch right away and take
They pulled a slick ass move. You know what I mean? They first was getting people all wet that Zelda was going to be on the Wii U as well, and then they retracted it, and then they did an order. They did an Order 66 like that in Star Wars. Order 66. They called back all the Wii U's and then started doing the operations, their evil operations, and they're being greedy. They're starting to charge for the memory now. Like this messed up, man. Order 66. That's what they're doing.
Commander Cody, execute Order 66.
What's up? We got Re-Res in the building.
They're geeking out.
Re-Res in the building, man. What's up, my dude? Presentation garbage. Garbage, worst presentation I've ever seen in my life. Epic. Look at YouTube. Check your subscription box and see how many YouTubers uploaded videos saying RIP Nintendo, 1985 to 2017. Wake up, guys. Wake up. This is I told y'all.
Anybody in the comments thinks that we're being unrealistic? If you were looking at the live stream, if you were reading the comments, there was 90% of people pissed off. And now there's all these podcasts. If you go on YouTube, they're all negative. They're all against Nintendo now.
Let's look at this for a minute right here. This was supposed to be a podcast for Sunday, but because we're all so ticked off about what happened, we had to do this tonight.
Yeah, well, I told y'all, let's group up and let's get this off our chest, because I'm not fixing to do a pre-recorded video, because if I do a pre-recorded video, people are not going to like what I'm going to have to say. And the thing with Nintendo fans, they don't like when you bash Nintendo. They don't like when you speak the truth. I'm not going to be biased.
Neither am I.
I'm going to be unbiased. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sit here and butter up Nintendo. No, I'm not going to butter them up. Yes, I love Nintendo. Yes, they're my favorite. You know what I mean? I grew up. They're the pioneers of gaming. But at the end of the day, facts is facts. And this is epic fail. Like, you're gonna see, watch when I tell you when the system comes out. You're gonna see the MPD numbers come out, and they're gonna tell you how much Nintendo Switches that they sold, and y'all gonna see the decline in their stock. Mark my word, what I tell y'all. Y'all gonna be tweeting at me trying to read all games. You were true. You were telling it, bro. It's look what happened in 2015. Are y'all crazy? Remember the presentation they had in 2015 E3? Garbage. And right after that presentation, spiral down. 2014 was the last good one that they had, because they had Smash Brothers. Remember? Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Just like Sega was a great company, but they started making bad business decisions, man, and made them go down under. So that's the same thing that's happening right now. I'm telling you guys, man, that's what's happening.
It's ridiculous, man. Like, Nintendo, they're never gonna learn. Like I said, they're gonna be the new Sega, okay, and they're gonna be a third-party company pumping out third-party games, because at the end of the day, you had too many mistakes, and
you know you're in trouble when you start making apps on phones. Super Mario Run.
Yeah.
Don't talk.
You know you're in trouble.
That's
when
you
start making apps
desperate for money. Pokemon Go, desperate for money. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, the whole Re-Res is right. Yeah, there was what did he say? Yeah, I was there for the Sega in that transition. Like, it's ridiculous, man. Like, you're doing the same thing over and over. Look at the Switch. If you pay close attention to the Switch, just like I hold up this Wii U controller, it's the same exact concept. Only thing is you're moving the Joy-Con. The Joy-Cons are basically these right here. This is the Joy-Con right here.
remember the 32X when Sega tried to do that, the 32X and the Sega CD? This like Nintendo, man. That's what Nintendo's trying to do. They're trying to get greedy, like starting to charge for these like extra memories now and all that.
Nintendo.
I don't think they should do the paid. I don't think they should do. Should have done the paid service.
Bruh, Nintendo is trying to be like Microsoft and what Sony is doing because they see the revenue. It's all about money. It's all about the money for them right now because their back is against the wall. That's why they're charging right now because they're like, oh man, if Sony making millions of dollars off PSN, Xbox Live's been making money since the 360.
I think Reggie did that stupid shit.
Since the 360. It's crazy.
I'm gonna blame it on Reggie's dumb ass. I think he did it.
It's like now you're charging us. Now you're charging us for online. And it's like, what are we getting? You just said we're going to be charged for online. That's like putting the carriage before the horse. Like, what are you doing? Like, you didn't show us anything. First of all, you said, "Oh, we're going to."
I think Reggie is actually like Senator Palpatine. He's actually the real person working behind the scenes, calling out all these stupid ass decisions, all these dark-sided decisions. It's all his fault.
Looking at him, man. He's a fucking Nintendo pimp, dog.
Young fool. Only at the end do you understand.
Yo, Wada is rolling in his grave right now. Okay.
Your pitiful skills are no match for the power of the dark side.
It's ridiculous, man. Like it's like Wada is rolling over in this grave. Like Nintendo legacy is over. Okay, like this is game over. Like this is like you might as well open up the doggone barnyard and let all the horses out now. It's game point, baby. It's over. Like God knows how much money they're gonna charge us.
Yo. Somebody said $60 to pay online. Darren, where you hear that at?
Bro, no.
I don't know.
It's getting worse and worse.
Shit up.
Man, they're trying to make a dark empire now, man. They're trying to make a dark empire, man.
He said $60 to pay online.
That's confirmation. It's confirmation to try and make a Death Star right there.
Bruh, there's no way, dude. If Nintendo charged $60 to play online,
if they're making a Death Star, we're going Rogue One right now.
Bruh, nobody is gonna pre-order it. Nobody.
Oh wait. Hold on. The paid feature includes online lobby, voice chat, a monthly gaming download, and exclusive deals. This, of course, is similar to Microsoft's long-standing paid Xbox Live strategy.
Jesus.
Sony launched PlayStation Plus.
No.
It's now required. Both services cost $60 a year.
Why is Nintendo doing this?
No, man. Don't stop reading. Stop reading that, man.
Sorry.
Nintendo should only be doing this when they're really like way up there, like where they have all.
When you get them doing it, yeah.
Because for the simple fact, that's where they failed at with the Wii U. So it would have been a good time for them to bring in the full capabilities with the online without charging people.
Oh God! Do I dare say this?
You charge it?
Do I dare say this?
What is it, Warpath?
Don't say it, man. Don't hurt. Don't kill the bird. Don't kill the dog.
So not only will there be an online service, but there will also be a premium online service.
Oh my God! Man.
Hold on, but there's been an update since 10 minutes ago. Clarified that Nintendo plans on giving away one free NES or SNES game per month with its online services.
No, thank you. No,
they're trying to copy PlayStation.
Why?
Yep.
I got all them games already in my closet.
No, man.
No, you don't have the digital remastered NES.
I don't want that fucking remastered shit.
No, man. No, this is crazy. No. What are you doing?
It gets expensive paying for consoles, man, just to join their online
guys, the bottleneck right now, okay? The bottleneck right now is they're desperate, okay? $300. Oh, it's cheap. $300. No, $250. You announced the system. First impression is always the last. You announced the system with what? 2 of the same configurations. No games. Just the Joy-Cons, different colors, and then the base one for the same price. That makes absolutely no cents.
Boy, hold on. Robbie Gaming's like, Fat Boy, please scroll up and read my comment, please. I'm trying to go up to see it.
Oh my God! Like, this doesn't make.
He goes. I just want to give it to him because I know he's been asking for like. He said, "Fat Boy, yo, that's true, man. But this seems like they're falling off an endless black hole. You know."
Yeah,
it's game over, bro. It's game over.
Dark Galaxy.
Told y'all, man. This game.
I got you, Robbie Gaming. I got you for that. But
see, somebody just said this. I already got the NES, Super NES, and N64 games. What do you? I can see if you're giving us a free Switch game.
Hey, GCX 717 goes. Oh, I have those for free on my computer.
Yeah, emulator. You can even put them on. You can even put them on a tablet. If you hack the tablet, right?
Shoot, I could play Final Fantasy 7 on my phone.
Yeah.
Like this don't make no damn sense. Like they gonna piss me off. Like they gonna have me like really mad. Like
can we say, if I made a proposition, could you all live as Nintendo people? Could you all
No.
Could you all live with 30?
No.
30 for the year.
30, nah, I can make an exception. I can bend the bow a little bit for 30.
Because that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if I was a marketing guy, because my online services are brand new and they could falter. Because remember, Sony and Xbox started doing these paid subscriptions and all that. And online, remember that PlayStation disaster where they were off for a month? Like nobody could get online and they had to give away free games.
Oh,
Nintendo needs to understand they are now getting into a game where you can get hacked. You could lose your services for a week, a day, a month, a year.
Yeah, you're right.
So you need to do like I would say 20 at minimum, 30 at maximum for the year. And it would be like, or at least a loyalty discount where if you stay subscribed on the online service, you should get like $5 knocked down every year or 10, or I don't know, something along those lines, because this is new. You have to put trust into your consumer that, hey, we're a new internet service provider for our games, but we're going to give you a discount first and then charge up.
Listen to this.
Sony was for free for a while, but their service was so good they offered all these great games right online. Then they charged. They charged later on down the line. They didn't charge right away.
Listen to what people are saying in the comments real quick, guys. 32 gigs of storage and $60 paid subscription. You're going to run out of space soon. That's pretty obvious. Next comment was Switch only launching with a couple of games, one free Switch game a month.
Xenoverse 2 is coming out.
Okay, then you have what is the other guy said? This looks like the next Wii U. Getting Zelda for the Wii U, not wasting my money on the Switch. Like a lot of people is already turned off.
Yeah.
By the Switch. Like the marketing was garbage. Yay! When I saw them on Jimmy Fallon, I was like, yes, Nintendo. Go get him, boy. Go get him. Go throw those Mike Tyson punches, man. You learning from your mistake. And what they do. It's like blowing up a balloon for a kid and forgot to tie the dog on balloon. It's garbage. It's garbage.
Man, NX sounded way more better, more futuristic. It just sounded better, man.
I don't know, man.
Mario, did you see what the game cases look like?
They're
showing it right now on IGN.
Oh God.
I'm gonna send you a link.
I'm just going through Twitter to see what other people had because I never
try to find everything y'all can, man, about this thing so we can.
Oh, I can't even add a link in
get it off our chest, man, because this is ridiculous. I'm just like, yo, it's sad. Like it's really really sad. Like Nintendo, like they had the ball in their court, but they dropped the ball like once again. 32 gigabytes? Are you crazy? Like, I just want to go up to Kimishima right now and be like, what are you thinking? Like, what are you doing? 32 gigabyte of storage. That's nothing. Like, you got, for Christ's sake, you got games on PS4 that's taking up 50, 60 gigs of hard drive space. Then you're talking about Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is bigger than Skyrim, bigger than GTA 5, bigger than The Witcher 3 combined.
The Nintendo 64 used to come with the little cartridges for the memory. The memory, did it used to come with them, or you used to have to buy them?
think you had to buy that stuff, bro.
Okay, so they're doing that shit now because 32 gigabytes is nothing.
Bro,
It's really
32
zero.
gigabytes is rest in peace, Nintendo.
Here, I think we should end it with this. Somebody actually wrote a review for the Nintendo Switch on Amazon already. It's a little bit long, but I think I can get through it quick. My name is Luke. I am a time traveler from the year 2020.
Oh, this fake stuff. This all fake stuff.
2017, Nintendo launched their new console, the Nintendo Switch. 1 month later, in a shock announcement, Sega announced the Dreamcast 2. The release of the Dreamier Cast created a rift right through the gaming community, thus beginning the second Nintendo versus Sega war. Everyone picked a side. It was calm in the beginning, just the usual Facebook keyboard battles. Mario's just a fat plumber who can't run fast. Sonic can't even fix a boiler. Admittedly, these arguments were never the most creative. Sadly, things quickly escalated into violence in the streets. Over the last 3 months, I've lost too many to count. I was in my underground bunker, hoping that the roof would continue to hold. The next round of bombings, I was alone. I couldn't let anyone else see my dark secret, a secret I was too scared to reveal. I owned both consoles. I thought it was logical. I thought, this way I could play all the best games. Surely I could be both sides, right? I wasn't the only one. Phil owned both too. He shouted about it to everyone, claiming he found enlightenment. Instead of becoming a savior, he believed himself to be. He became the enemy to both sides, and they literally ripped him apart in the streets. I knew I had to do something to find a way to save everyone. The only way to go back in time and stop the Dreamier Cast from ever launching. It was too late for the Switch.
Oh, jeez.
Nintendo would just do something else, but it wouldn't take much to stop Sega and convince them they should stay as software developers. Using components, and it's almost over, I promise. Using components from both consoles, I created a time machine. I traveled back to 2015 and went straight to Sega with a new idea, Sonic Mania. The idea was so genius that they immediately abandoned Project Dreamier Cast and put all their resources into Sonic Mania. The war was prevented. I saved everyone. Sadly, as the Dreamier Cast no longer exists in your future, my time machine has also ceased to exist. Also meaning I've been trapped in your time ever since. Sadly, as the Dreamier Cast, I thought I was the only one until now. Seeing these 70 reviews for the Nintendo Switch has made me realize that there must have been others who have also tried the console and then traveled back in time and left a review. Or what if it was like to you all say, hello, my brothers. I'm sure you fought well. Together we will help shape a more united future. Anyway, I got off track from my review. The Nintendo Switch was a fun console, 3 out of 5.
Good creative writing you did.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, that's good creative writing.
This guy said in the comment, a fake, yeah, that's what it is, a fake comment. Man, bro, I'm done, man. I'm done with Nintendo.
Oh, hey, okay, guessing game.
Ain't done.
Guessing game before we end it. The Pro controller is how much?
Oh God, please don't tell me that.
$80. $80.
$80? No.
Anybody got a guess?
60.
I'm guessing.
80, 60,
I go
70.
60.
No way, dude.
$70 for a freaking Nintendo Pro controller.
Where you see that?
What?
We're being
Dude,
greedy.
stop lying. Y'all need to
Alpha
stop
from the Twitter, Alpha Omega Sin.
Oh shit, that's my boy right there.
How
That's
the
my
F?
dude. What?
How the F does the
You know he
Switch
going
Pro
off.
controller cost $70? Come
You know
the
he
hell
going
on
in.
now. That's ridiculous.
Oh, I watched the channel. Alpha Omega said I watched the channel.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's legit then. That's
That
legit.
is legit.
$70 for
man.
a Joy-Con?
Hey, we have Bolin from Game Attack, me sleeping, Nintendo. We will have limited stock, and we'll have only one launch game. It will be Zelda, me sleeping still.
Oh my God, no way. No, a Pro controller for $70? Are you kidding me? Oh, my
Hey guys, for any of you that want to order now, pre-order Zelda Breath of the Wild, $47.99 via Amazon Prime price. Go get it.
What did you say?
So if you're on Amazon Prime, it will cost you right now $47.99 to get Breath of the Wild.
It still balances out because you got to pay for Amazon.
I got Tales of
No. If you're a Prime subscriber, you get 2-day shipping free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's basically a pretty good thing. I use it all the time. Yeah, it saves me about like $13 on a new game.
Bruh, Sony got this on lock. Sony got this on lock, bruh.
Alpha Omega Sin again. The Switch has 32 gigabytes of internal storage.
How come Nintendo just won't buy with Sony?
How the F are you going to have that much this day in an age when consoles ship with 500 gigabytes plus? The plus side is the storage can be expanded, but this isn't a phone for F's sake. 32 gigabytes base doesn't do much.
32 gigabytes of storage in 2017 is suicidal. Are you kidding me?
That's like having like a 1 gigabyte stick.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, what have you learned from the Wii U? Nothing. You haven't learned anything from the Wii U. You're still doing the same.
Okay, now this one goes great here. Regular Chris Kohler, he's a big YouTuber. Greg Miller retweeted him. The implication is that they've been able to get third parties to commit to a couple of games each as a trial run. Scary stuff.
Man, this is
what?
Going off the info in the presentation, Nintendo has not convinced developers to support Switch in any serious capacity.
See, there you go. That's like that article. That's like that article this morning when I read developers have mixed feelings about the Switch console.
They lied to us. They lied.
Yeah, like the 80 games. It's all a big fat lie.
Just trying to see if there's anything else. I mean,
what do y'all think Nintendo needs to do to get back on top?
Nothing. Just quit. Throw in the towel.
No. We can't do that. I think, and I said this actually last week as well. Nintendo needs to start working with developers, especially on first and third party games. Enough of trying to be innovative. You have to make a console that is also innovative, but is very compatible with developers, because developers are the ones that are making your games. And if they don't want to put in the work to put in something like Switch, then you have a problem. You have a problem then. I mean, I think Nintendo should have every right to have access to the Final Fantasies, because remember, what was Final Fantasy 1 through 6 before 7 was on PlayStation? On Nintendo. Call of Duty. It can't do it. The graphics support can't support it. Like, it's got to be compatible with a lot of games. I know you're trying to be innovative, but you know what? You have the fan base. Treat your fan base right.
Yeah.
Please do them a favor. I mean, I may be a Sony PlayStation guy, but I feel for these Nintendo people.
Yeah.
Like, I want them to have good games, not just play Legend of Zelda and Mario and go, well, I got to wait 4 years for the next console to come out, or I got to wait a year for the next Mario Zelda, or God forbid, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Like,
I always tell Greg too, man, like I only pick up the Wii U when my niece and nephew come over, man. Like, you know, I haven't played that thing in a while, man, unless it's like some old eShop games, SNES ones. But it's really not really that fun to play no more. You know what I mean?
Hey, I think I got the. I think I got the specs.
Where?
I think I found them. Nintendo Life is actually posted them.
I just want to know why they didn't say that at the presentation.
So it has been confirmed that Nintendo Switch will come with 32 gigabytes internal memory, some of which will be reserved for the use of the operating system. So you don't even get 32 gigabytes.
You get like 28.
However, it can easily be expanded with micro SD cards to store lots of games to play with while you're on travel. We would imagine the maximum capacity for the micro SD cards will be at least 128 gigabytes. But with 256 gigabyte micro SD cards becoming ever more common and affordable, hopefully this will be also. So you haven't even confirmed over 500 gigabytes for one card?
Hey,
wow.
256? You're gonna have
Spider.
You're gonna have to remember which card you had for which game.
Hey, Spider, guess what?
What's up?
Super Bomberman R. Just got announced for the
wait,
Switch.
so what did y'all say? Because I was in the kitchen. So what they said that you can do what now?
Do we tell them? So I hope you're sitting down.
Tell him to get his water.
Get your water. So your 32 gigabytes of your internal memory, your 32 gigabytes will not be 32 gigabytes because some of it will be going into the internal storage, like the processing power of the system. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
Are you, bro? Are you kidding me right now?
No. It's been confirmed from Nintendo Life.
With the Wii U. That's the same thing with the Wii U. Bro, they just rehashed the Wii U all over again. With all they did was made it more portable that you can travel with it and do more stuff. That's all it is, bro. I'm telling you. Like, this is, I don't understand. Nintendo, I don't know, man. Their stocks are gonna go down. People are not gonna take them seriously. Like this is bananas, man.
I think Tails said it perfectly. Nintendo didn't do anything different. They didn't.
It's the same thing, bro.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
It's more refined. It's more technologically refined. It's not the same thing. What in the God's name was that?
They could have at least announced like some kind of Wario type of Wario World or something like that. That would have made it more.
Oh God! Hit the deck! Hit the deck!
Why does the Joy-Con controllers cost more than the Pro controller?
How much is a Joy-Con? Please don't lie to me.
$79.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God!
I'm
done.
And the Pro controller is $70, bro.
I'm done.
We're gonna buy some $79 dildos.
Check this out.
Fat boy.
I'm done.
Check this
Fat
out.
boy.
Hold up.
How much for the Joy-Con, bro?
$80.
$80 for some dildos?
And the individual,
Get out of my pocket.
LR Joy-Con controllers, $50.
That's dildo looking.
For left or right.
Oh man, Marquise came back. Now he's ripping us a new one.
Oh my gosh, Marquise.
Bro.
Marquise, man.
Fanboy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Marquise, you want a potato chip? I'll help you out, bro.
$80 for a Joy-Con? Are you kidding me?
Dude, look on IGN. It's right here. It's crazy. The Nintendo dock set is $90. A Joy-Con wheel set of 2 is $19. What the fuck is Nintendo doing?
I told you, man. This Switch is a flop. Like, this thing is a joke. Like,
it's like no, because it's like this. It's like they're making up all their money for the loss of the sales from the Switch. That's what they're trying to do. See what I'm saying? They're selling for $300.
I gotta buy this.
They're gonna take this extra money what they're making to make it up for the Switch.
Bro, if I'm gonna go ahead and buy the Switch, bro.
You're not gonna buy. You're gonna get it for free anyways.
Bro, if I was supposed to buy it, I wouldn't even waste my money, bro. Like, think about it. Oh, you got to play with your friends and all this. Think about it. Think about if you got a large family and it's 8-player multiplayer. Do the math. Please do the math. $80 for a Joy-Con. Okay. And
that's gonna cost a lot more because you gotta buy extra. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
$69 for a Pro controller. Come on.
$30 for the dock charging.
Man, that's being fucking greedy. No wonder the system itself is only $299.
Hey, guess what? Hey, guess if you want Breath of the Wild and you want the Link Rider amiibo, only $15.99.
Oh my God! Get out of here with that, bro.
Wow. That's Reggie doing that shit.
Fucking Reggie. Where's my Bayonetta 3? They didn't even announce that. That pisses me off right there.
You know what, Marquise? The likes to dislike ratio does not agree with what you guys are saying. I'm seeing 23 likes, 8 dislikes. How is that not agreeing with us?
How old is Marquise?
Probably some little kid.
Okay, so that's probably
you guys are trying to find everything to complain about, but you don't have a damn idea what you're talking about.
Marquise, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this real raw and uncut. You sound like a new school baby gamer that don't know nothing about Nintendo. From us old school fans, from us being Nintendo fans back from the 80s all the way up until now, bro. He's a new school baby gamer. That's why
Marquise, if you want to spend that $300 on it, hey, it's a free country. You go ahead and do that, man. No one's stopping you. We're just speaking our own opinion here. That's all it is.
I mean, Spider, to be real, I'm still gonna buy it, but
hey, Marquise, capitalization is it's not gonna make you sound any better.
I'll buy it on Black Friday. How about that? When it goes on sale.
Black Friday next year, woof.
Yeah, that's when I'll buy it.
Excuse me.
Yeah, this year. That's when Mario will come out too. So it all makes sense, and I'm not gonna buy it just for Zelda.
He over there.
I'm not gonna buy it just for Zelda, man. Hell no.
Hey, Marquise, let me talk. You forgot to say the magic word, man. How about a please? Please and thank yous. Go a long way.
Oh yeah, did a Warpath? He did say up in the comments. You lucky he couldn't come in this call.
I know. Hey, do you know YouTube tracks that stuff, kid?
What did he say?
When he writes stuff like that, like YouTube actually tracks it on live streams.
What did he say?
Oh, he's talking about how he wanted to get his hands on me. Like, bro, really?
Oh man, that's a little kid. That tells you some youngster, man.
I know, right?
What happened? I was in the kitchen. What happened?
Marquise came back and he's just telling us how we're all stupid.
Yeah.
Man, don't ignore that stuff, man.
Oh, you're a bunch of stupid heads. That's what these little youngsters do.
Hands on people.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, he ain't doing shit.
I'm not into that stuff.
Just give him a wedgie and go back home crying.
Yeah, I think you know what?
Talking about let's just keep talking about. Don't even worry about
it, you dumbass. Damn. He said, "Shut your ass up."
Who? He told me that?
Yeah, he said.
Yeah, he's just trying to pick a fight.
AH3 was an MMO.
Dude, I would be like, dude, it's from where I am, it's 2:42 in the morning. How in the hell do you have energy to write all this stuff? Like, come on, man.
It's probably on crack.
Dan's like, past his bedtime. Damn. Yeah.
Hey, Marquise. We going. Hey, look. I'm not gonna let Spider get on you, man, because you really don't want Spider going off at you, man. Because
here's the point. Here's the point. I think we can end with this because I'm getting out there. Like I need to go to bed for my old ass. But I think what we're getting at here is, you got the new kids with the Nintendo. They don't want to believe it yet that Nintendo is struggling. I won't say going down. I'll say struggling. And you have us older fans who are just we don't know what to do. It's just watching something deteriorate really slowly, and there's nothing you can do about it. All four of us would love to go into Nintendo headquarters right now and just talk about our ideas about how to make this better. I hope that's something they're thinking about, or having people come in and talk with them about this stuff, because right now it's just I don't know what to say. I really don't. And, for everybody that has an opinion here, you can call us an idiot. You can call us stupid, but that's not going to change your opinion. I mean, you might as well be calling yourself a bully, and, bullies don't exist in this world. So, or at least they don't have a voice. But anyway, I think we need to wait and see. Of course, I totally agree with that. It's just what they're presenting now was not a good presentation. They have a chance to undo the wrongs they've done. But it's a long road up. Somebody
eating Doritos or something?
Me?
Yeah.
You want some?
They just sound like Doritos.
Yeah, no, and Tails says it right here. Nintendo had a big chance to capitalize to compete with Sony and Microsoft, and they failed.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, presentation-wise, you did. And that's just the way it is, and I know there's some people.
They got us all hyped up, and then they flopped, man. That's all it is. That's why a lot of people are pissed. It's not just us. Like I said, it was on the live stream. A lot of comments. It was a lot of people that were pissed off. It's not just us.
Yeah, it's not just us. If it was just us, we probably have like over 100,000 people in here right now, because everybody would be like, "What? There's one podcast that doesn't agree?" No, it's a lot of other podcasts right now. Like I'm like overhearing Kind of Funny and Game Attack, and they've been.
Oh my God! Look at this. Nintendo likes on their presentation disagrees with you guys, saying 76K likes and 2,000 dislikes.
A YouTube video does not determine whether something succeeds or fails. You ever heard of botting?
You can pay for likes. A lot of artists do that too. You can pay for likes.
Yeah.
You kidding me? Like you can get free likes. You can go on a website and do that.
Big companies do it all the time.
Yeah, it's trying to fool you, man. And we know you're upset. Like Marquise, trust me, I know you're upset. I know you don't like what we have to say, but I hope I'm wrong, dude. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna be the bigger person here, and I say I hope I'm wrong. I hope you get everything you want out of the Nintendo Switch, and I hope you're happy as heck. But for me, I won't be getting it. I'll probably be waiting if I even decide to do that.
It's better off waiting anyways. I mean, you don't want to buy something right off the bat anyways. Like, that's with anything that comes out. I mean, it might have bugs. It might have issues, like glitches. You know what I mean? Every console has it when it first comes out. It's better off waiting and see where it goes and where it pans out. It might change. It might all change in the long run.
Guys, you're just ignorant.
I don't know, Spotty, but that's very rare of Nintendo having bugs, though, man.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just saying it's better to wait anyways.
Yeah, we could talk about this all. We could argue about this all night, but I think we made our point that we're disappointed. I mean, shoot, we had Fat Boy over here. Just he was defending it and defending it and defending it, and then he opened up and realized there's some things we agree with. And guess what? I was the same way. I thought it flopped, but there are some things that could save it. But it's just talking it out. And guess what we just did for 2 hours? We talked it out and we're all on the same page. 4 complete strangers. Imagine that.
Yeah.
4 complete strangers who basically were going to go pound for pound in the beginning of this podcast before it even started. And now we're all sitting here eating, turning our video cameras off because he's probably so frustrated. Probably doused himself with a bunch of water. He just can't be seen.
Oh my God!
It's just that point where I understand you're upset. I understand some people are upset, but
bro, what did I tell you? What did I tell you about diehard Nintendo fanboys?
You were right, man. You were absolutely right.
I don't know, man.
It killer.
I don't think it's gonna come with a game. I think they're gonna come out with bundles later on, but the $2.99, I don't think it's coming with a game, Caesar.
No, hell no.
You saw it in the presentation. There was no games.
I don't think Caesar saw the presentation he was asking.
There was no games. They didn't show any games for $2.99. They showed the same exact 2 consoles with no games for $2.99. They both cost the same price.
Hopefully Nintendo sees all these podcasts all over YouTube and everybody's feedback on Twitter and they change and they strategize differently because I want them to succeed. I want good, fun games, man. I don't want stuff coming way later. I don't want stuff like,
Mark, what I tell you.
They just need to fix it, man.
Let me ask you a question, though.
Sure.
Do you think by them seeing a lot of negative reactions, do you think they'll push the console back?
They might.
No, it's like when you make a date like that, especially 2 months, less than 2 months. That's a PR blow if you had to do that.
So you think it's too late?
I think it is, unless they really, really convince the fan base that we need time. It's like what game were we talking about that they pushed it back for? I mean, I'll say it from my library, Uncharted 4. How long did that game take to get out? But they realized they had to do it to make the great game that it is. It's why Kingdom Hearts takes 5 to 7 years each episode.
I think the only reason why they
like 5 to 7 years each episode is. Like Kingdom Hearts was in high school for me. I think I was in 10th grade. And then sophomore, junior year in college is when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. And then, Kingdom Hearts 3, like, I'm out with my master's degree for crying out loud.
I think they'll only push it back. I think they'll only push the console back if they have some kind of issues developing for it or the media for it. If the media does not work out for the system, then I see them pushing it back because that will force them to push it back.
Yeah.
But they won't. I don't think they really would do it if they just see a bunch of negative feedback. Because Nintendo is a hard-headed company.
It is. It's just one of those things where we got to put faith in the system, and they know what they're doing. And if they don't, God forbid.
You Sega, bro.
Yeah, Sega all over again. They really thought the Dreamcast was going to take them to new heights.
Somebody even had a mock-up of Dreamcast 2. I really thought it was real. They had the logo, and it was like a blue swirl logo. It was a blue one. I was like, oh, this is real. And I reposted and I found out it was fake. I was mad as hell, man. But that's another dream that smashed right there.
Sega's not going to do another system because, but the simple fact is, I guess the owner of Sega said when he passed away, he didn't want Sega, the company, to make another system or something like that. That's the reason why Sega won't do another system.
No, that wouldn't. I mean, if somebody else buys it, they're not going to go on some the previous owner's opinions. I mean, they're going to do what they got to do.
What if Sega did come back with a system? You think they can do it?
Definitely, because there's a lot of people that are Sega fans still to this day, and they miss those days. And there's a lot of people everywhere across the world that would like to see that happen.
Yeah, I mean, we're just coming back to the same old thing.
I think Nintendo should just merge with Sony.
They did have that opportunity, 15 years ago?
Oh yeah, they did deny it, didn't they?
They did.
Why?
With the system wasn't going to happen. Like,
they would have killed Xbox with that shit, man.
Yeah, but Sony got away fast. They realized they broke the deal. They realized they could compete with them. I mean, they did it at first because the N64 was huge, but I
want to see a Sega Neptune or Sega Jupiter or something.
I mean,
Sega.
Here, I would love this. Nintendo's main platform games. This will answer a lot of questions of why we don't think the Switch is gonna, be good. I mean, okay, Super Famicom and NES Super platforms. So where's Donkey Kong? Where's Super Mario? Well, Super Mario, where we have.
Where's Yoshi?
Yeah, where's Yoshi? Where's
the last one?
Kirby?
Where's Castlevania?
Yeah, he got a good point. He's talking about all the good games that we are used to playing.
Yep. Where's Kirby?
Yeah.
Where's Mario Party?
Man, I'm tired of Mario Party, bro.
I love Mario Party. I'll play that stuff. Especially when you play the one with Bowser. I'll be Bowser all day long. I love ruining games.
But that's the same stuff, though. Like, same stuff over and over again.
No. So that's different. No, that's leaning towards what I was saying like an hour ago. They switched it up. Mario Party was always like, roll a dice, see who wins. No, then they added, well, one player gets to ruin the game, and he's Bowser. I mean, if you look on Game Attack, they do episodes like once every week with that. And I think it's Bolin who's the one that's Bowser. And he's such a jerk when he does it, but it's so funny. And it's like one of those things that you could switch up on and be good at. It's just
there was even rumors about a new Kirby game that they were supposed to show off. And like half the rumors that was said didn't even happen.
Well, even the new Donkey Kong, they said there was another one, but
and the Switch virtual reality. Remember that crap?
Switch
man, it's not even powerful enough to handle virtual reality, dude.
Hey, here we go. Where the list continues. Where's Fire Emblem?
Oh, don't get me started.
Where's Kid Icarus? Where's GoldenEye? Where's Metroid?
Oh,
if I had the Switch and one of my controllers was the handgun and another one was throwing a bomb.
So stupid, boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got we got Federation. We have Metroid.
Wait, you do have it?
Oh, look what he said. Look what he said.
I'm just playing.
He said VR on a 720p screen would be a puke city.
No. here's another thing. Hey, you know the game Arms?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know about that.
No. I know a perfect game to replace it.
Oh,
How about Punch Out?
Look. It just got announced. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild coming to the Wii U on March 3rd too.
Okay, so maybe they realized how many pissed off people there were and said we changed our minds. Hey, no, but how about instead of Arms?
Yeah.
That game would have been great for a Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Just like what Spider said.
What do you mean? Like what do you mean? Like great? Like what do you mean great?
So you know how the mechanics of Arms is like you're actually moving your arms to punch somebody. Why not make a freaking Switch Punch Out?
I want to punch Nintendo. That's
yeah, you're right.
That would have been perfect.
That's not gonna happen. Wishful thinking.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about like if I was there 1 year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Being like, I could have looked up the list and been like, what was really popular back in the day? And I had an HD version of Punch Out with motion controllers like that, with Little Mac, Mike Tyson, and all those other goofy characters. That would have been a great game. I mean, it's still talked about to this day. Where's your F-Zero? Where's your Pokemon? Where's your Earthbound? I heard a rumor that Earthbound was coming.
I heard about Mother 3. Never gonna
Mother 3. Yep. No talk about that.
And then now you, like Spider said, now you leaking all this stuff after the conference.
I sure hope Nintendo is paying attention to everybody around the world. What's going on?
No, they don't. They're not going to. They're stubborn. They're hard-headed, bro. They don't listen to their fans, dog. That's why they keep failing. Because that's why Sony and Microsoft succeeds, bro. Because they pay attention to the fans.
If they would have come out with a Pokemon game, it would have been cool too.
Oh, Metal
I'm tired of Pokemon.
Not to repeat myself, there's so many people right now ranting on YouTube, like all these famous YouTubers
are talking. Of course, look at your sub box. Open your eyes.
We're not crazy. We're not crazy.
We're not the only one up in here.
We're not crazy.
Live streaming, talking about this stuff. This stuff is ridiculously crazy.
This is crazy right now. Damn, I'm looking at all of them.
It's a lot of negative publicity. This is like Call of Duty Infinite Warfare before it came out. All this negative publicity behind it. Garbage.
Power of the people, man. You can't piss them off.
Yeah, man, because we got to spend our hard-earned money on it. It's not our parents' money.
Yeah,
they're not going to buy it for us. We gotta work for this shit and go buy it, man.
Dude, this is for like 2 months, bro. This is $300. This is $300. You know how hard it is to work $300. Some people don't even make $300 in a week.
Seriously,
this is crazy.
I'd rather buy more studio equipment, man, or buy some plugins or VSTs or software, that's going to help me.
Rerez said, "Oh, check this out.
I know.
My boy Rerez.
It make you feel good when you buy them, don't you?"
Yeah.
My boy Rerez is a big YouTuber, man. He in the chat right now. He said he had 1,000 people watching me live, and I was not happy. I tried to be positive as I could, but it's not getting anywhere. It's not getting into the card. So you see, he had 1,000 people watching him, and they were all negative about the presentation. Like, that's what I'm saying. People are pissed off. Like, were you gonna wait until E3 to show? But guess what? They're not even.
That's
you see
what they're doing.
You see, no. You see,
that's what they're doing,
bro. That's stupid. Come on now. You see how they were on stage. That's what we want Nintendo to do. You think they're gonna be on stage come E3? No, they're gonna give us that pre-recorded nonsense that they always do, the little online presentation crap, and they're gonna show off some Wii U stuff. I mean, some Switch stuff, and maybe some 3DS stuff, and that's it. You're gonna get a couple of games. It's gonna be lackluster, just like this presentation was. That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, we're going to get some wow moments like, oh, this game is coming to the Switch. Guaranteed there's going to be a lot of third-party games that's on the PS4 and Xbox One. That's probably going to be coming to the Switch in the future.
Sonic Mania just got announced.
Yeah, and the Project Sonic 2017. What happened to Sonic 17? Why y'all don't jump on that? That game looks amazing. The brand new Sonic 2017, the 3D one, the really, really good looking one, not the Sonic Mania stuff. This actual full-fledged Sonic 3D Sonic game, that looks good. Nintendo
Is that coming?
Showing off. Huh?
Is that coming to the Switch?
They showed the trailer. When you watch the trailer at the end, it shows the Nintendo Switch at the end. But these,
Oh, okay, I missed that part. Damn, I didn't know that.
yeah, but they didn't even show it. They didn't even show it, man. And it's like, come on, man. Like Sonic, you should be showing Sonic and Mario, and it's like I was expecting a new Metroid, something to get people like, yo, dude, I would go crazy for a new Metroid. Like if they'd have showed a new Metroid, showed a new F-Zero, showed something just fresh. Like there was nothing there that held us over, bro. Like everything was just garbage. Like, come on, man. Like you call that a presentation? No, that's not a presentation, bro. That was garbage. You know what I mean? And Mario, one of your flagship title, Mario, is not coming out till Christmas. Are you kidding me?
That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. This is Mario.
Somebody said on Facebook, somebody said, yo, somebody better come get Nintendo, please. $70 for a Pro controller. That's no doubt no different in the quality than the vanilla Xbox controller. Hell fucking nah.
Yeah, the Elite controller for $150. You think I'm gonna pay $150 for a controller? You be retarded in your head to think that way.
But the Joy-Cons, why can't they be like $19 a piece or $30 or something?
They're cheaply made. That's Nintendo for you, man. The same thing they do with the Wii. Remember?
So
the controller was expensive.
Just imagine if you accidentally step on the left one, you have to go, fuck, I gotta go get another left one. I gotta spend $50.
Or you lose it. You see how small those Joy-Cons are? I got caveman hands. My hands are gonna gobble up. Oh my god, bro.
What about the battery life? Did you hear about the battery life?
3 hours. 3 hours for the battery.
And you can't change the battery. You can't change it.
Bruh, 3 hours for the 3 to 6 hours for the battery. Are you kidding me? 3
sucks.
hours? That's crazy. 3 hours?
Ridiculous.
Come on, man. Come, somebody call the fire. Somebody call the ambulance, man. Like
just got announced.
Come get Nintendo. Come get Nintendo.
What's the Aaron Rodgers saying? Oh yeah, somebody called the fire department because it's on fire.
Dude, this is ridiculous, bro. Like, you can charge while you play. Okay, so what if I'm on the go and I'm on the
cases are gonna look like PSP Vita cases.
Yeah.
No, PSP cases.
I'm sorry, bro. Oh. When you buy the Nintendo Switch and you have the Wii inside your house,
what you
say? You have the Wii. When you buy the Nintendo Switch and you come home and then you open it up and you have your Wii U right in your house, you're gonna look at your Wii U, and you're gonna look at your Switch and you'll be like, oh damn, this is the same damn shit. This is the same thing that I done bought all over again. Only thing I can undock it and dock it. That's all it is, bro. Boomtails just said 2.5 hours. Nintendo needs to be slapped upside their heads with a metal pipe. Like 2.5 hours. You have some tablets out there that lasts for 10 hours. The iPad Mini, for Christ's sake, 10 hours, 9 hours.
That lasts. Yeah, that lasts. Yeah, you're right, because it can last 10 hours.
That's ridiculous.
If they said it was backwards compatible, that would have saved all these, that would have made all these pissed off people happy if it was backwards compatible. But they didn't even say that.
Do that. I mean, that sucks.
I'm sorry, bro, but the Nintendo Switch, man. What? The iPad Mini does not run console games? That didn't even make sense.
No, it does not run console games.
I guess that's what he meant to say. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it runs console games. That's not my point. My point is that battery. I'm talking about the battery. If of course the iPad Mini don't run console games, but it runs games.
Marquise, don't tell us to use our brains when you spell run WRONG when it's wrong, not run. Like, come on, man.
It don't make any sense.
Bro. Guy's a little kid.
Oh,
obviously.
Look at this. This guy said, they say for running Zelda would be about 3 hours. So you playing Zelda on your Switch. You undock it. Oh, let me go in the bathroom and take a dump real quick, like Fat Boy would say. and you're going in there playing the doggone Breath of the Wild. You in their bathroom taking a dump. You have a running belly or something. 3 hours. Oh, battery died.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
It's ridiculous, man. You having a big old diarrhea, your stomach turning and rolling.
You better wait.
Hey, Dan, I was gonna say,
bring the adapter with you with the plug behind the toilet, damn motherfucker.
What about the airplane? What about the airplane? They don't got chargers on the airplane.
No, they don't.
Dan,
they don't.
Dan was saying you're gonna need an OtterBox for that Switch. It did look kind of thin.
It's ridiculous, man. Come on now. Like really, I'm taking a dump. I can't even finish wiping my booty, and the battery's gonna die. 2.5 hours. That's nothing. That's the time that we sit in the toilet and take a dump. Like,
Did you see how they showed 8? Did you see how they show 8 controllers? Like people are really gonna play with 8 controllers competitive.
And he was showing this Evo look. Remember in the reveal trailer, it was showing this Evo looking tournament with Splatoon. Everybody like, in this Evo kind of presentation. Bruh, shut the front door. Get out of here with that. 2.5 hour battery. Ridiculous.
The Cowboy presentation was so cringy. It was like what the fuck? Like the acting was just so weird. I mean, I'm never gonna look at another dude in his eye and point my controller at him.
It's Reggie.
I'm never gonna.
Like Fat Boy said, it's Reggie Fils-Aimé, bruh. Like this is absurd.
The Fat Boy Gamer is always right. You know what? When Reggie first got made to the scene, I paid attention to him. I said, "Nah, man, it's him. It's him. It's him."
Hey guys, guess what?
Oh God, no! Please,
gosh.
Hey, Warpath, please take it easy on us, brother. We're trying to make it, man. We're trying to wake up in the morning, man, to go live our lives.
Maybe this will get us. Maybe this will get us off the stream because maybe that's what we all need to do here. But Nintendo Switch is going to have a new feature that no other system has.
Oh, God.
Parental controls.
Oh, now they want to do that.
Kidding me?
Parental controls.
Oh, don't Xbox got that?
I don't even know if PlayStation's got that.
PlayStation doesn't have parental control.
Why?
At least they don't advertise it. Like it's literally Baby Bowser. You see the video? It's literally Baby Bowser playing like the Switch, and he's like having a bunch of fun. And here comes big old mean Bowser Dad.
Bro.
Yeah, but that's not really a selling point. That's not a selling point though for the console.
Bro.
But they advertise it. Like, why do you advertise it?
Because it's Nintendo and they're retarded. Now here's my point. Why for the love of God?
Oh my God. It's so bad. You can put it on your so they're playing.
Where are you seeing this at?
It's on YouTube. So the kid could be playing on the Switch and the parent has the access to do it on their phone.
Whoa.
Like, they can literally shut it off and give a time limit.
Dude, I need some shit like that. So just in case my cousins or somebody come over and be on my shit. Get off my shit. Wow.
But my whole thing is this. Like, what's up, Gamer HD? My whole thing is this. Like, why have a parental control of half the doggone games you have as kitty? Come on, get out of here with that, man.
Yeah.
Half the game you have is kitty. Like, you don't have it. I can see if you had Gears of War, people chainsawing people, or you had what's that other game? Resident Evil. People get ripped apart and stuff. Like, come on, dude. Like, half the stuff you showed. Really? What was that boxing game called again?
Arms.
That garbage. Really? You gonna put parental control on Arms and Splatoon and Mario and get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here with that, man. Nintendo, man. They need to get their act together, bro. Like they're gonna be dead last again with this.
But hold up, but hold up, Wario. Remember when they first announced the NX and they said that the first of the year that it was supposed to be a portable, and then like within the next year it's supposed to be console based.
Yeah,
you think Nintendo's still gonna be doing that?
Heck
what
no.
What if they do that?
I mean, if they do that, that would be cool. But at the same time, it's not enough. It's not enough to fix. You know what I mean? To patch the damage. You know what I mean? Because the damage is already done as far as the lineup of games, man. Like the first party stuff, the third party stuff, like it's just not enough games. You know, and even if they do that concept, yeah, it would be great, but I just don't see that being something of substance to kind of hold over Nintendo right now because the damage is already done. That my whole thing is this, Fat Boy. I rather have a delayed conference and a delayed console than a rush conference and a rush release of a console because you have literally nothing. You guys should have just went back to the drawing board and say, you know what, we're gonna delay the Switch until fall 2017. Yeah, people will be pissed off, but guess what? They'll be happy in the end, thanking Nintendo in the end for delaying the system because you don't have, bro. They had nothing to show. Exactly. Like half the stuff that was rumored to come out, people that was close sources to Nintendo, they didn't really have anything of substance to show. So what do? You back down. Yeah, if you delay the conference, yeah, if you delayed the console, people are going to be pissed because people have been eagerly anticipating this particular product. Everybody's been excited about the Switch. All you had to do was just back up and say, you know what, man? Let's release this thing with Mario because Mario is our best seller. Like, dude, sales is my thing. I know what I'm talking about. Like, if Mario is your best seller, why not push the Switch back to when Mario is supposed to be out and bundle Mario with it? Look how well, bro. Look how well 3D World sold. The 3D World bundle with the Wii U. Y'all remember how well that joint sold? That thing sold like hot cakes. When Nintendo bundled 3D World with Wii U, oh Jesus, come on, y'all, man.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. They could have bundled Mario with the console.
They should have.
And then had Zelda out on the side, for people to buy as well.
For people to buy. Yeah, and bundle. Yeah, bundle both your the face of Nintendo. Bundle Zelda and bundle
Mario. Bundle both of them. Boom.
Both of them. Boom. $2.99. Boom. That would be a steal. But the fact that you come out with these bone dry systems, no games with them. Yeah, I get the customization because people was concerned about the different color variations of the Switch, which they showed that off, which is great. You have all these different colors. But you know what? Another thing I want to point out to Fat Boy is, what if it would have been so immaculate if they would have did the same customization with the Xbox controllers now that you can customize? What if they would allow us to customize our own Switch?
I said that last night to who did I say? Who was I talking?
You was telling me,
I was telling Spider about that.
Faceplates, right? Faceplates
and everything personalized.
Spider was talking about that. Yeah.
I mean, they could still sort of do that though. I mean, midway down the line.
Midway down the line, yeah.
It's too late.
It's too late.
Because no telling how many is already made and already in the stores, ready to be released.
This is our third episode, and we're about.
It's ridiculous. Like, it's too late. Like, for try to make up anything now because the cat is already out the bag.
And then another thing too, Wario, is they was beating around about giving us real official news for a long time up until now. So it's like they was waiting so long to give us official news. It's like we were thinking like Nintendo is like they're quiet, they're cooking up something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! Oh no way! Rerez just said Skyrim is not even a launch title. Jesus, dude, they have nothing. Like nothing. They were high. You see, they were showing Skyrim. Oh, Skyrim this, Skyrim that. Getting Skyrim fans excited. That's not even freaking coming out. Like, they have nothing. They should have just delayed the console. Just delay it. Yeah, I would have been mad. I'd be like, man, when is this doggone thing gonna come out? But if they would have delayed it and have
I got disconnected.
Oh wait,
I can still hear you.
I can still hear you, bro.
No, I just came back in. I got disconnected.
Oh, okay. if they would have just delayed the system, bro, just delay the system, okay, and just work on their first party lineups. We already know about Mario and Zelda and everything like that from the rumors, but give us some fresh new IPs, not this garbage little Wii Sports looking garbage. What's it, 1-2 Switch and this other Western garbage? Show us some Red Dead Redemption 3. Show us some, what's that other game that was supposed to come out? Resident Evil 7. Show us some killer third-party titles. Like that's letting me know that Nintendo is learning their lesson. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. So we know that Nintendo didn't present any more games from the third party. Now that things are being announced, online. So what if we do get that Black Ops 3 just announced tomorrow? What if they put out all these games now, and then by the time the Switch comes out, all these games that we've been wanting are on the Switch now? You think that'd be okay?
It'll be okay, but that's
for some.
That'd be a slappy job. Like, you're supposed to show that on a grand scale. That's the whole point of it.
If you got kicked in the nuts, and then the next day somebody said, "Oh, sorry for kicking you in the nuts, but here's what I really wanted to do to you."
Somebody said in the chat, Marquise. Yeah, Marquise said in the chat, Fat Boy, why would you want Black Ops 3?
Why would I want Black Ops 3? That's like one of the best Call of Duties out of the series, man.
Oh God, you're gonna get your head chopped off now.
Y'all didn't like Black Ops 3?
You done dig up a whole new ant nest now, because
ain't nothing wrong with Black Ops 3. What's wrong?
No, there's nothing wrong. The first Black Ops 3, there's nothing wrong. 2 and God, was there a third? Yeah, there was that sucked too.
The best one was Black Ops 2, but still,
yeah, GCX 717.
Here we go. Now we talking about Call of Duty now.
Yes.
Modern Warfare 3.
Modern Warfare 1 and 2 was the best for me.
The whole series was kick ass.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Like, man, see, didn't I say it? If you guys would pay attention to what I'm starting with, what I'll be saying.
Yep.
Wow.
See, what did I just say?
You said it.
What was I telling y'all earlier?
That the stocks are going to go down.
Okay.
Oh, they went down. They went down, huh?
Of course, man.
Going down.
I told y'all this, man. I told you this. I studied, bro. I'm not a journalist for 10 years for no reason, bro. I'm telling you, like,
now they're really going to go bankrupt. Trust me, they're going to go bankrupt now.
It says Nintendo stock is taking a beating after the unveiling of
all right. What did I say?
You're right.
What did I say?
Oh, that is not good.
You said it.
What did I say?
Cool.
Look, download the podcast.
Cool.
Download
Take
the
that piece.
and cut it out and cut out that part where I was saying that in the beginning.
Holy crap!
I know you said that. Dude.
It took a nosedive.
What did I say?
Marquise, tell Marquise to look at the stock. They fell 5.75%. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's 5.75 in 2 hours.
They better drop the price. They better sell that mug at $199.
Okay, that officially makes us all not stupid. Like we all call this.
Yeah,
bro. I told you. I told y'all, man. I told you. After that garbage presentation, you can't get a cut and put a little Band-Aid over it and expect it not to bleed and seep through. Like, you can't just release tweet like Spider was saying. You can't just drop little Christmas gifts here and there.
Okay. Marquise is asking us, and I think we got to stop this because he's asking us, do you guys know how stocks work? You're 21. Do you know how stocks work?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bro.
Really?
Here we go. Guess what? Hey, guess what? Guess what just happened? Sony's stocks went up.
No way. I got to look at this.
Yeah. Of course, man, because all the Nintendo fanboys are going over to Sony now.
Oh, my God. It shot up. It shot up by 1%. If we put money in this, oh, my God.
What is Nintendo going to do?
I don't know.
Oh my God, this is so funny right now. Like, Nintendo is doomed. This is doomsday for Nintendo. It's game over. Like I told you, ain't no coming back. That's a lot.
It
Ain't
says
no
traders.
coming back.
That's a
Look,
lot.
look, it says traders are
No,
already
Paul.
skeptical of the Nintendo
Yeah, that's what I said. That happened. I read that this morning.
from
That same.
Nintendo's previous console was a notorious flop, selling only 13 million units in its
Bro.
5-year lifespan.
Switch my behind. This Switch is gonna be dead in 2 years. Maybe
Well, I
the
don't
first
give a
year.
damn. I'm still gonna get my Switch and take a shit.
No, I think the Switch will be dead by the holidays, man. At this rate,
Thanks to Rez, he's finally defined this. I was about to say it, but I'm going to give Rez the credit first. Usually when a product releases, it shows off with a price. The stock market reflects the thought of the investors. They predict the console will do bad, so they jump ship. 5% of Nintendo's stock price is millions of dollars.
All right.
There you go, Marquise.
Okay.
We know what we're talking about, like Mr. Stock Expert. We understand when you drop 5%, it's huge.
Yes.
How much you said it dropped? Was it 6%?
5%.
Jesus.
5 points.
I'm going.
It's almost 6. It's 5.75.
You know what,
So it's 6. That's 6% off.
Fat boy. I told you, fat boy. I told you.
Look. I'm gonna be real here, y'all. With y'all.
Please be real.
It just hit me. Like,
No. Hold on. Before you say anything, Marquise asked
Nah.
because you read it. He goes, because you read it from an article. No, you go to Google, type in Nintendo stock, and it will show you a chart of real time of how the stock is doing. I knew this. Okay, whatever.
Look,
Finally gonna ignore this kid.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I'm going to look. We're all going to enjoy this Switch while it's out, and I'm gonna be real with y'all right here. It's not gonna last. It's not gonna last because the 3DS is gonna outdo this thing if Nintendo doesn't fix it.
I ultimately believe that Nintendo will soon be a company for handhelds only.
Yeah.
That's where their bread and butter
is done, bro. The
And-
console game is done. It's a wrap. Hang
But
it
they're
up.
very good. They're very good on the handhelds.
Yeah. The 3DS is king. Nothing top. Not even the PS4 can top the 3DS. Like the 3DS is king. Period.
Why did they should just come out with maybe a 3DS Switch or something.
A 3DS console, they probably would have done better doing that.
Oh yeah, 3DS console. Hell yeah.
Bruh, like
a
Switch,
big ass cartridge. Just
2017. Think about the guts of the Switch. Let's talk real quick about tech. Like, what's so innovative about docking docking a tablet? Like, that's old technology. Like, let's be real here. There's nothing innovative about that. Oh, 720p. How old is 720p, guys? How old is that? That technology is now we're talking about 8K at CES 2017. Hello, 8K. We're talking about 8K now.
But hold up though. But hold up. Okay, so when you was able to dock the Wii U pad, wasn't it coming off the TV?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Oh, okay. Now
that's what I was
telling
That's what I was telling you, bro.
Damn.
It's the same thing. It's the
I will say this. I think
my God.
I'm going to get up a definition. And I'm going to end like my time here because I definitely have to get off.
Yeah, me too.
It's okay. And this is where Nintendo is really, I'm going to take it from the great Albert Einstein. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. That, my friends, is Nintendo right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is torture.
Drop the frickin' mic, baby. Boom.
This is torture. This is like torturing somebody for all eternity. Nintendo has been torturing their damn fans since the beginning of time. That's not gonna happen. The Joy-Con, bro. The Joy-Con is $80. Okay, $80.
Hey, by the way, guys, Marquise is taking notes, so we got to make sure what we say. That's why he's still on here.
Man, look here. $80 for. Tell me, how can you justify $80 for a controller? Can somebody help me? $80 for a controller for a system that's not even out yet.
Insanity.
And you want us to buy a system?
Let me just repeat that again. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. That's what they're doing. I hate to say it, but that's what they're doing. This is pure textbook insanity,
bro. And then here's the thing, War. The Switch itself.
Whoa!
If that thing breaks, check this out. If it breaks, you're screwed.
You're done, son.
There's no replacements. You got to buy a whole nother Switch.
Dude, it said that it's saying right here. Several analysts and industry experts claim already that the $300 price tag would kill the console.
Yeah. Lord Jesus.
Because the screen's not even 1080p. The portable one's 720. Tablets can do 1080p for crying out loud.
No, I know.
Nintendo better do something.
They ain't gonna do nothing, bro. They gonna fail again. Let the fat lady sing. Can somebody let the fat lady sing right now?
They should have just merged with Sony, man, or something, man.
Here what Rerun says, the Joy-Con being $80 means they could have shaved $80 off the Switch, right? See? Console may by not having them detachable. That's true. They should have shaved the console should not be more than $250. I was hoping for them to say $199 and release a base model for $199
for a bundle.
Yeah. Yes.
And Tails is saying delay the Switch till the holidays.
Did not said that? Did not, bro.
It's too late. It's already it would kill them because they have to bring out something to compete with the PS4 Pro and the Scorpio.
Because they don't have nothing now.
They have nothing.
More stocks. They'll lose more stocks too if they wait that long.
They wait that long.
But that's what they should have. Remember what I was saying earlier?
Yeah.
That's what you called it from the beginning. They should have.
How come they didn't release it this holiday?
That's what I'm saying. Release it in the fall. March? Who released a console in the spring?
No, this passed out like 2016.
Because they didn't have anything ready. That's why.
They painted themselves into a corner and now they're stuck with it. That's all it is.
Reggie's fault.
Yeah, fucking.
I tell you, Iowata is rolling over in his grave. Like, oh my Jesus, like really? Y'all done destroyed my last vision for Nintendo. My last vision. If they would have just
what was his vision?
For the NX, his whole thing was to revolutionize the way how we play video games.
So basically, he didn't make the Switch. He didn't, did he?
He had the concept. He had all the ideas down and everything. He had a vision for it. You know what I mean? And so his thing was like, a different way, a very innovative way for us to play Nintendo games. Because back then, before he passed, he was talking about mobile stuff.
This is like a bittersweet ending to Nintendo. I could feel because I'm already seeing my childhood go away with the early consoles and Mario 3 and all this. And these guys, man, they painted themselves into a corner, man. They really messed up, man. They messed up. You know what I mean? I wanted this to be a really good live stream.
Me too.
But it disappointed me, man. It really did. It's just like getting all these flashbacks, childhood memories. They're gonna be gone now.
Yeah, ain't no more Nintendo, bro. Ain't no more Nintendo, man. And like I said, as a Nintendo channel, as a brand ambassador of Nintendo, like this is embarrassing, and their stocks are gonna continue to drop, and this is gonna be bad publicity for Nintendo. Because come March 3rd, when everybody get their hands on the controls, and people are going to get their hands on it starting tomorrow. You're going to hear even more negative feedback because that doggone Joy-Con detachable controllers are way too small. They're just way too small to me. They look so small. Like if you got cave gorilla hands, oh my God.
It's like right here.
You know what I mean? Really? Your hand's gonna swallow up. You see how small that doggone detachable controller is?
I suspect. I know I'm gonna be freaking. This is gonna be fun. I suspect a conspiracy. They made the controllers good enough for Donald Trump's hands.
Oh God! Oh, please don't talk about that guy, please, because now you're gonna have the chat. Now you're gonna have the chat talking about this dude, and it's not even. We gonna be up in here till morning
Well,
break.
he's president, so he probably told Nintendo, "I want my control. I want my hands to fit the
The
controller."
reviews are going to hurt their stocks even more, and they're done right there. Once the reviews coming out, they're done. It's a closed basket.
Stick a. What did I say at the beginning of this podcast? Stick a fork in them. They're done. This is
stick a Joy-Con in them.
Hey, y'all are full,
bro. But check this out real quick. Like, check this out.
Yeah.
This is a nightmare on Elm Street for me. Like, I'm thinking I'm asleep somewhere, and I'm gonna wake up to go watch the presentation. You know,
That's how I feel.
I can't believe this is happening. Like, am I dreaming? Is this how Nintendo is gonna go out? Like, this is crazy.
Mhm.
Like, Microsoft, they're struggling right now, but Microsoft knows how to give you a conference. When they were at E3 this year, they were throwing jabs after jabs, Gears, Forza. They were showing you the HoloLens. They left, right. They were coming with it. Nintendo? No. Oh,
It's
no.
almost like watching a friend that has like an addiction or some kind of bad habit, and but they still work hard in their life to try to get somewhere, but then you slowly see their downfall. That's what I feel like Nintendo is, especially after this. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like.
But you know what though, real quick, you know what though? At the end of the day, when the smoke clears, nobody's going to be able to trust Nintendo again. See, it was an exception for the Wii U because the Wii U failed miserable, the execution, the marketing, everything. And everybody was like, okay, Nintendo's last hope is going to be the Switch.
Even if they try to resurrect themselves like as a new console, like 20 years later, no one's going to trust them again. It's game over.
It's game over, bro. Like I told y'all, first impression is always the last. If you present something to me for the first time, guess what? That's the image I'm going to have in my head. You cannot change the way how I think, how I talk, how I feel, because that's what makes us a human. Okay? And so everybody is entitled to their opinion, but the whole internet, you can search all night long. The whole internet is uproaring. Do you understand how many bad tweets Nintendo is getting right now regarding the freaking Switch?
That's crazy.
Bad.
You can just imagine.
When your stocks fall, that's pretty much game over right there.
My God, dude. Their stocks dropped, I think was what, 10 by 10%? Not last year, 2015. In 2015, after that garbage conference they had at E3 in 2015. 10%. And then you come out again a year later with a new console, and now your stocks is dropping again?
Nope.
Oh, Jesus, help us. And you got Kimishima replacing Iwata? Oh, man, come on, man. What did Kimishima did? You tell me, one of y'all up in here tell me what Kimishima did.
since he got
He just bowed in, he bowed out, and that was it, and just let the other cringy ass actors do their thing.
He's just been quiet. He hasn't made, I haven't seen him done any presentations like about one time.
He needed some coffee, man. That's all it was with his closed ass eyes. He needed some coffee, man, at the end of the day.
I'm like, and he was like, they were so bad at acting. They were like, Mr. Kimishima, do you know when Zelda, get your ass out of here with that fake stuff. Oh, do you know when Breath of the Wild is coming out? Come on, Reggie, you know when the thing is coming out. Really?
I remember one of them, like they shined the light on him, and he popped out of the darkness, and he goes, "Oh, I guess that I shouldn't have done that," or he said something like that. It was hella awkward, like the way he did it.
Look, I just tweeted Nintendo. I said, "Please, Nintendo, do not do that paid service. It will kill Nintendo. That is not you guys. Please stop that."
They're gonna die. They're gonna die. They're gonna die a slow and painful death if they don't stop that paid crap. Hear what this guy said in the comment. He said they better come up with some shit at the Donkey Kong's treehouse and shit. I just spent $322 on their system. They better make me a happy prostitute.
My God.
$322.
Look, and watch this, and watch this.
My
See,
God.
since everything is like being presented bad, Wario, people gonna start loving that Wii U again. Watch.
Of course, they're gonna buy Wii U's again.
They're gonna wake up and be like, oh shit, nah, I love my Wii
Well,
U.
you know where they're gonna have to buy it, right? It's like eBay from the scalpers now, because now the scalpers are gonna get smart.
Yeah.
Of course they're going to, man. Like but see, now we know Zelda is coming out for the Wii U, and so the fact remains, how much of a graphical enhancement is the Switch version over, because we don't have specs, we don't have nothing on paper to show us how powerful. We know that the doggone thing is lackluster. We know the doggone thing.
Hold on. It is coming out for the Wii U?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, it is. Okay,
What?
I didn't know that. I might just buy it for the Wii U then and not get the Switch.
Zelda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On March 3rd.
Just got announced. Yeah, just got announced.
Oh, good. Well, that's good.
Yeah. So it's like, it's the sound of ice cubes. That was so stupid. Like, really?
Yeah.
Ice cubes dropping in a cup? Man,
Yeah.
Nintendo, they done lost their biscuits. Like, really?
I'd rather have some real ice cubes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want some like fake ass like sounds and shit like that, man. I'm not into all that stuff.
You know what would have been crazy though, y'all? If they would have showed the Switch off, the first thing they did before they even showed any games or anything, I just want to let you know that Wii U is backwards compatible on Switch. Oh, people would have lost their minds. Backwards compatible to the Wii U?
Talking in Japanese.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. If they had announced that, that would have saved the whole presentation right there.
Bruh, backwards compatibility alone is very critical to a console life cycle. And then backdoor it and say, and also we want you guys to continue to play Wii as well, so we can make it better for you guys, not to go out there and purchase a Wii or Wii U. Okay? Also, we want to announce that you won't have to pay for membership on Nintendo console.
I'm so weak.
It's free to play.
Oh my God.
Man, I feel like I'm listening to the live stream again, but a better version.
No, seriously.
And we know you guys want better games, so we merge our first party companies together, the 3DS and Switch. So we're going to give you guys. Oh, dude, that would be so amazing.
Hey, Wario.
Yo.
Let me tell you the reason why these game companies fail. Because for the simple fact is that, like I've been saying in all my other videos, they don't have hardcore gamers working in the gaming industry like us.
Yeah.
That don't understand gaming.
Yeah.
We understand gaming. Just imagine if Spider, me, you, everybody else has been a gamer from a long time, ran the whole gaming corporation.
Oh boy.
Gaming will be the shit.
Oh, bro.
Man, I can watch that the Mario trailer. I could keep watching that over and over. The Mario trailer.
You got a lot of these people that work for Nintendo, PlayStation, off the street. They don't know nothing about fucking gaming. That's the reason why gaming generations right now is fucking sucking.
It's garbage. It's freaking garbage, dude. And it's sad and pathetic at the same time, because if you're gonna tell me you got Mario Kart 8 is not even coming out at launch. Are you kidding me? It's coming out in what like in the summer. Are you kidding? They have nothing.
That's hella bad.
That's bad.
They have nothing. They should have just related the console.
I think just
man. Oh god.
I think we're getting to the real part here. We're just beating a dead horse.
Yeah, we are.
We're beating a dead horse here.
How long has this podcast been going on now?
3 hours.
But
I think we said enough.
we said enough, man. It's like the numbers just keep climbing. Like we got more and more people jumping in here.
Because we got more and more nocturnal people. That's why.
I'm sitting here being quiet because I'm tweeting them. I'm tweeting them all kinds of shit.
Everybody that just joined us in the comments, Nintendo's stocks fell after the unveiling of the Nintendo Switch. So
please go tweet that out.
Yeah. Go tweet that out and go Google it if you want to verify it, just so you don't think we're making this up.
I know, right? All 28 of you guys that are in here, 28 people are in here tonight watching us for 3 hours. We really appreciate y'all spending the time, out of y'all day, because I know y'all passionate about Nintendo stuff like we do. We don't want to see Nintendo fail, but Lord have mercy, have they made a total ass out of themselves today? Like this
Amen to that.
Ridiculous. like really, who puts out a car without an engine in there? Nintendo.
Yeah.
That's basically what they did, bro.
I tweeted Nintendo. I said, Nintendo, you guys should really lower the price on the Nintendo Switch to $250. Bundle it with a game. We are real gamers. Listen to us.
Man, you think they're gonna read that tweet?
Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, put it out there.
You never know. You did. As long as you put it out there, shoot. What more can you do?
That's true. Oh my God! You know how many people in here bought the Switch? There's a lot of people in here, bro, that bought the Switch already.
I'm gonna get it tomorrow. Like I'm not lying. I'm gonna go reserve it.
How many people?
Y'all wasted y'all money. Y'all wasted y'all money. That's all I'm telling y'all.
But Wario, I'd rather have it now than wait till later to get it.
Wait till later. Hey man, all I'm gonna say is, man, that thing is gonna be sitting there gathering dust.
I mean, but I've been holding on my money for 2 months. It's been tempted to spend it, but that's what it was for. So
yeah.
I mean, we can't. I mean, realistically, we can't tell anybody how to spend their money, but just keep in mind that a lot, they're on the wrong path. Nintendo's on the wrong path right now. That's all it is.
Just don't go into it. Don't go. I would say my last final thought is wait. Don't buy it day one. Wait until let your friend get it first, or let your relative get it first if you really want to know what it is, and find out. Play it yourself. Do some research. Play it yourself, and you know what? Maybe after all this, you like the Switch overall. Go buy it, because if it makes you happy, great. But just do your homework.
Yeah.
Check it out. Play it yourself. Just don't go sit in a line day one, because I'm telling you right now, if you stand out there in day one and you're still not sure about yourself, you don't want to be standing outside that line so long and just be disappointed after that. Just
go behind for a console with no doggone launch.
If the console doesn't do right, I'll get DFG to buy it from.
Yeah, right.
I think that's
I'm sure you can resell it. If you don't like it.
All I'm saying is my final thoughts on the whole thing, man, is that I'm very disappointed. I know this Switchcast was very successful because we had consistent people in here listening to us, and we're going to continue, guys. This is the panel right here, so get used to us. But I'm very disappointed in the conference. I took off work. Okay, I didn't work today. I was off. I put in time off from last year when I heard about the presentation. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh my God, I got to take off. I can't miss this. And it's like, I'm ready.
On Amazon.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you can already.
Yeah.
Wow. My God. Nintendo, no.
We'll find out what day one pre-order sales are tomorrow.
It's gonna be garbage. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Now, if it spikes up, then I don't know what to say. But all I'm saying is, man, I hope for Nintendo's sake that they get it. They try to at least get it, because fans right now are turning away and going to PlayStation right now.
Yeah.
Like a lot of Nintendo fans are just like, all right, I'm done. All right, I'm done. I'm tired of Nintendo. I'm fixing to switch to Microsoft or Sony. Like, because Sony is winning. Sometimes I really wonder if these companies really sit down and pay attention to their competition. Pay attention to what Sony is doing, Nintendo.
A Mario game would do good on a PlayStation.
Oh man, we'll never see. We'll roll over in our graves and be the skins off our bones and be rotten.
As a matter of fact, there was some Mario. There was a little bit of Mario stuff in what's that racing game they came out with for Nintendo? I mean, was it Rich? No, it was a racing game that came out on PlayStation 3.
Oh God, I can't even
remember.
What was that racing game?
Gran
called?
Turismo?
No, it was
Need
something
for Speed.
No, it was something like Splatoon like. It was the last little. Damn, what was it?
Oh, I have no clue.
I forgot.
My brain is completely fried after talking about Nintendo for 3 hours.
I should pre-order.
Yeah, mine too.
I should pre-order.
We'll be talking about Nintendo for 3 doggone hours. That's how passionate we are about video games and
I should pre-order
about what we do, man. It's like, thank you guys, man, so much for coming through, man, and making this possible, and we should continue on with this. I hope I get a hold of everybody's schedule so we can do this, man, so we can keep the audience retention going, because people are going to want us to continue with this, guys. And so
absolutely.
I'm down.
We want to continue to build that momentum going, spiraling into the future. And that's why I call it the Switchcast, because let's be honest, the Switch is going to be a fresh topic for a while. And so we might as well talk about it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't know what they're thinking. And I know GameStop is going to make a lot of money off this Switch. Oh God, it's a whole different conversation, but oh God, $80 for a freaking controller. Oh my God. I don't know. I'm done talking about this stuff. I'm having a headache.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
I'm tired of it. It's like we're beating a dead horse. But in my closing, Nintendo, please, it's too late to do anything now, make any changes. The damage is already done. But we still love you deep down in my heart, somewhere in my heart. In the deepest part of my heart, I still love Nintendo, because as a kid, my very first system was the original Nintendo.
First gun.
My duck hunt gun. My first gun I ever held in my life.
New school gamers don't know that about that.
You know what I mean? That orange gun, that orange and gray gun. That was my joint right there. You know what I mean? I
still couldn't shoot the damn dog.
Me too. I tried real hard and I couldn't do it, But we all want Nintendo to do better, man. And at this point, man, it's like beating a dead horse. So thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all put us out there. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy Fat Boy Gamer. All right, Fat Boy, go ahead and tell them about your channel, man. Go ahead and plug yourself, bro.
Oh yeah, to the people on here watching this channel, you guys make sure you guys go over to the Fat Boy Gamer channel. I do my own thing, right along with Games and Wario, and also my boy Spider, and also just meeting what's his name, Warpath.
Yeah, I'm part of the crew.
Yeah, and hey, homie, I just subscribed to your channel, man. You got a good channel.
Same here, man. I already got you.
Like I said, everybody in the comments, hold us down, and we'll hold you down, and we're gonna keep this podcast going with the crew, but we're gonna leave it up to Games and Wario to let us know when he wants to throw the podcast, so we can all get together and bring you guys to latest greatest gaming news, from all of our personalities and going crazy at each other. So rate, comment, subscribe, real raw and uncut.
There it is, signature right there. My brother Spider. Let him know, man.
What's good? You guys can subscribe to me on Spider Vision TV. It's SPY, not like Spider-Man. It's SPYDER. Actually, Spider Vision TV. So, yeah, just keep it locked, and we'll be doing some interesting podcasts.
Nice.
On the Warpath.
Nice. My boy Warpath. Go ahead and plug your channel, baby.
Yeah, Warpath Gaming. You can just put it in capitals. I like to do any and all games, from role-playing to shooters to anything. So just, subscribe to that button. I know I'm also on VidMe now as well. I'm about another day from uploading about another 100 videos there. And then I'm going to be finally on both platforms. So you can check me out at vidme.com and also on YouTube. So don't forget. And I always appreciate when people subscribe. It's always fun to have new people around.
Nice. And this is what I'm in my closing. I just want to thank each and every one of y'all. Gaming, my definition of gaming is bringing people together. And if we all can come together as one, because see, the industry is so divided right now, and it's defined as the white man's world, the white man's playground. It's not a lot of blacks, you know, or minorities that are really doing anything in the industry right now. And so if we can have a voice, and if I can help, you know, people to teleport their voices out to these companies, man, that's one of the best things that we can possibly do. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for another Switchcast again. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to pop up tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. And so we're going to gather up everything and we're just going to bring it right back to you guys. So thank y'all so much. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys. And please think about the Switch before you hit that pre-order button.
And if you missed this podcast, if you just joined in late, watch it all the way from the beginning, please.
Yeah. Game on, people.
Love you guys
out there. Rate, comment, subscribe.
Peace out. Peace
out.
Is it?